Anybody else's heart going like crazy right now?
Nah, not really. I think I have the least worries out of all of us.
Huh?
He just has to sit there.
I know.
Yeah,
No,
have
I
the
know,
least
but
worries.
like last week when we started this shit, right? I had just the cameras. Now we added a whole other layer.
We're leveling
to it.
everything up in it like really
The
fast.
production value just went up like tenfold.
Yeah.
Right, but now my anxiety went up fourfold.
But this is they say like you learn by experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is literally
you
week 2.
you are going to be a whiz within the month.
I'm gonna be fucking double piano keying it
Hell
up.
no,
'cause-
you're good.
Dude, yeah.
You're gonna have like foot pedals. At the
I feel
end
like
of
you're.
the shit.
I feel like you're
Oh, full
freaking
pedal
out a
would
little
help.
more than you
Yeah.
should be.
Well, yeah, I want it to be.
feel
I
like
want it to look good because here's the thing about it. Right now, in this
Right.
production, right now, the editing cannot save me on video.
I can't
it
help
cannot because there's only one stream.
you. I
Like,
can't help you.
Back in the day, we edited. We can take our time with it. I can switch
I
to
could help
camera
you, yeah.
one. On post, and we can leave it there.
Mhm.
Oh, it feels like a good time to switch, but I'm in the middle of a conversation,
Right.
right?
Well, then what
Right
you need
now,
to do,
it's all one setup.
well, what you
Just
need to
one
do
setup.
is, and that's the balance of this whole thing, is that you got to get out of your own head for a second.
You do.
You know how hard it
Get
is.
your
Because
head out of your ass.
because that's the
I like that a lot.
thing. Like you have to.
Hey,
you
see
have to,
that bias.
you have to be here. You have to be here and not here at the same time.
So-
Like, you have to be here and here.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, but then he has to be here, and then also
Or
there, and then also.
Or what we could do is that we could have it all wired behind the wall. And you just sit behind the wall.
And then I'm strictly
you-
just
Oh,
video.
and you just
cut
production.
a window there, and we.
I meant like
He's just farther. It's the same
No,
problem.
I meant-
no window, he's there.
I
and then
meant-
it's like a
the
little
same
slider.
problems if
I-
we do
What
that.
I meant is that we just cut Alex out of the pod.
Right.
completely.
No, I got what.
Oh,
yeah,
is that what
he
you're
was
saying?
strictly saying just put him behind the wall. I have the same amount of stress and anxiety. I'm just not talking.
You're just not talking.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
He just becomes a producer in the background.
Yeah.
Which is us three. Hector's just going. He's going
I
crazy.
thought-
But we gotta add levels to it, all right?
I thought
and we
he
can call it
said
his DJ booth.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, and you
Okay.
can have like his own camera angle.
Exactly.
Cut
that
to the
shit
camera
made me
angle.
laugh really hard. I
But it's like a
thought
really ugly up camera like this.
So it's like the like this fucking
Oh,
angle,
shit.
but like
But just
right
you.
on top, like,
Yeah.
like, and you just see like those camera like
But
when,
with like a fishbowl lens.
I thought this dude
Oh,
legit said. I thought he said
yeah.
literally just cut that window out and you're up there like a fucking.
I think that's
like
what
just
he meant.
Okay,
like you're
and-
just up there,
my God.
like just ha ha ha. But it's like it's literally the exact same problems you would have before. You're just
No.
up there. It's like this.
It's worse. It's worse because we're gonna give him a standing desk, no chairs.
Yeah,
Oh, great.
he's gonna be uncomfortable,
Yeah.
far away from the
We'll
monitor,
give him a
so you
yoga
can't
ball,
even
if
see
anything.
it.
oh,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
good aerodynamics.
Exactly.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
So
aerodynamics.
then it's-
Hey, that's
For
the
good
one.
aerodynamics.
So there's the window, so you see your head coming up like this.
You're like the neighbor from fucking Home Improvement. You're just
I'm
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah,
Wilson.
yeah.
it's just it's just
Oh,
eyes.
shit. For
It's just
real.
eyes.
Pretty good stuff.
Let's see how else can I make it worse. You can't wear hats, so we got to see your cowlick.
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 Ain't
You
no
have a cowlick?
Ain't no cowlick.
Ain't no
you know, like
cows.
the little part at the
Ain't no-
end
Ain't no cows
where
licking
your hair
me.
like comes from.
No, we good.
So
Okay.
ain't
Yeah,
no-
put in the closer camera.
He said, "Hell nah."
Sure.
There you go. Look at that, man. How that cow lick you like
Just
that?
bust
Good?
his shit.
We
Goes
good. I knocked down every fucking thing. The wall comes down.
forward?
Okay, look, hold on.
Okay.
Look. Guys, on YouTube.
Hello.
First off, shout out to you guys. What's up? I'm gonna intro the pod in a second.
Good
But
morning.
Right.
I want to issue an apology
Hmm.
to anybody that got motion sickness from the last pod, because apparently people have reached out to some of us here on the pod, and that I was going ham with the buttons. Right? I was going
Yeah.
crazy with it. I've never done this before.
Oh God.
I've never done this before,
Uh-huh.
so bear with me. We're gonna be on the teacup spinning really fast from time to time.
That's disgusting.
Okay.
That's a
We're gonna
terrible.
Give him a
really
little
fast.
taste. Give him a little taste.
No,
of
I'm not
that.
gonna do. I just
You're giving
apologize
him
to.
motion right now.
Hold on,
Give it a
wait.
little- give it a little taste.
It's important for everybody, us and the people watching. This is all new to all of us.
Right.
Like last week was a week of firsts.
Right.
It was the first time that we've all been together in the same room in over a year.
Mhm.
It's the first time we've done it with Hector. Haha.
It's not the
In-
first time I've done it with Hector.
Right. I've done it. Hector's experience. Right. It's the first time we have the actual setup, so it's a new environment. It's the first time that we're using an actual multi-camera system. It was a first. It was a first.
Right.
And this week is no different.
No. not at
So
all.
just as long as you're here
It's
for
a
the
second.
ride, just keep that in mind and put your hands in seat. Put your
Keep
hands in the seat,
inside the vehicle.
inside the feet.
Because if you thought I was crazy last week,
Yeah,
I have a whole other system
We've-
that we're implementing this time.
We're upgrading every week. It's something new.
A little too fast. A little too fast.
A lot
for
of going
my
on
liking.
at once.
Like look at them. Look at them.
That's
They're
actually
cute.
super sick. Sorry, I was really into Mario Golf.
No, that's perfect. That's
Oh,
perfect.
that's a great way to say what you just said.
So that's perfect. So two things right now.
Yo,
Before I throw up the new systems and explain what's happening here,
fact.
I just want to shout out to all our new audience members, all our new people from the
Yes.
community, because we went up quite a bit in the last week. It's been great. You guys are awesome. To whoever shared, shout out to you. Shout out to you guys too for hustling, because I see it. I see you guys sharing. I see you guys posting.
Shout out to everybody.
I love it.
Hello.
Shout out to everybody. Welcome if you're new here. And
Yeah.
again, bear with me on the
Oh,
camera.
no. Shout out to the new people who are here. Hello. We are GeekJAR 3000. It's the Play and Pod. Shout out to the people who've been here from the beginning. Thank you for being on this journey and seeing us grind it out and try to
seeing
do
us-
better.
Seeing us evolve
Yeah.
on
Every
all
Yes,
platforms.
and a little bit later we'll go into how you can be more interactive with the community.
Yes.
You know,
Yes,
once we get
yes.
things going.
A lot of stuff is happening.
Because technically this is still pre-pod. We haven't even.
Yeah, we haven't
gone
even
into-
started
This
yet.
is just
Yeah.
this is
I hope-
this is witty banter.
I hope I hit
Yeah.
record. But
Oh,
one more thing
boy,
I want
howdy.
to
I
announce.
hope you.
No, I'm joking. I did.
Did
I did. I have a red thing right there. Okay, but before I even intro it again,
Mhm.
we have an announcement, and we normally have a bad habit here of announcing things at the end when nobody's listening to the podcast.
No,
For
no,
true,
we're
yeah.
gonna do it early.
Next week,
Yes, sir.
cut to me. Next week.
Hello.
What day is that? Somebody tell me what day.
Saturday.
It is. Saturday, the
The
17th.
17th.
Thank you, Rafa. Thank you. Shout out.
That's in the trees,
Thank
baby.
you. All right. So next
Morning
week,
man.
Saturday, the 17th. What time are we saying? Give me a time. We didn't say a time.
We didn't say a time.
How long?
Great.
Wait, how
Good-
long is it gonna be?
Eh,
Oh well, it's,
That
It's,
it
yeah,
depends
it's-
on the heart of the cards.
We wanna
let's start like kind of like a mid-afternoon.
You want to say 5
We'll say
or 6?
3, 4, 5.
I was feeling like a 2, but let's just meet
That's
at
I'll
not-
4.
go 3 or 4.
Let's meet at a 4.
4?
4.
4?
Well,
He
I
wants
didn't-
5. But
I
we'll
said
start an hour early.
5, but we're past my time.
Yeah, I
You
know.
mean before your time?
Yeah.
Because 4
F
comes before
your
5.
time.
Well, technically, John,
Math.
technically we will be recording through your time.
Well, I'm trying to get us later in the day in case today happens where it is 2.
Well,
But
again,
that's why we say 4.
yeah. Well,
That's
again,
I
why I
say
started
5 and 6.
and the thing about that, why today happened was because we decided to add
I'm just
stuff
saying,
that
man.
I don't
Fine.
think we're gonna
Also-
add
4:30.
anything else.
Also, just in
4:30.
case that
nice happy medium.
the really
Oh,
does
okay,
go
wow.
in the side of
I hate
things.
this
Way to
motherfucker, piece of
spoil
shit
it.
ass
I didn't even say what it
Oh,
was
fuck.
yet. I didn't even say what it was
fuck,
yet.
bro.
Hey yo, censor me out, dog.
Right.
Actually, you
what-
should bleep it. That'd be funny.
Yo, actually, yes, John.
I got it.
Censor that out.
Yeah, I'm
Even
censoring
though
that.
we're literally about to say what it is.
But it's not the time yet.
Yeah.
Right. So
Now is the time right now.
So censor the word.
You gotta bleep that one out too.
Anyway, look.
do it for me, Jar.
That's
Okay.
4
Okay.
then.
4. We're cool with 4.
I say 4:30.
4.
I was talking about that's how many times he said.
I said
The
it about
word.
a couple times.
Yeah, no, he said it. But okay,
Yeah.
so
How many
anyway,
times does this motherfucker say it?
too many, too many. Okay, look, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time next Saturday. The endurance streams are back.
Yes, sir.
Now, what are the endurance streams?
Well, if you're new here,
If you're new here, so back in the day, Hector, Rafa,
Hello.
me, and John,
hi.
we used to do these things called endurance streams on YouTube, where every a certain amount of subs, the stream would go on for longer.
So it was a lot of
Yeah,
things.
there was
Likes,
a lot of
subs.
goals.
There was a lot of ways you can extend the time on the streams.
But it all depends
themselves.
on you guys.
Yes.
It all depends on you guys.
That's when most of you guys came by.
Yeah.
To those streams.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Our fan base came to those streams, especially when we played
Super Mario Maker, yeah.
Maker.
Yeah.
Well, hold up. Asterisk on we played.
Okay, we're not getting into the back and forth
No,
of
no,
who
no,
played
no, no,
what
no,
and
no,
who
no,
fell
no,
asleep
no.
first. Anyway, look,
It's all part of it. It's
Anyway,
all
look.
part of it.
Rafa fell asleep first every time.
No, it was you.
Look, this is why we're not getting into semantics. Look,
It
so
was
anyway,
you.
Birdie, baby.
Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're doing it again.
Right.
We're doing it
July
live.
17th.
doing it live.
So July 17th, be here. It's gonna be a whole thing. We're gonna let out more details. So, real quick rundown of the rules. The original ones were called every 10 subs we go an extra hour.
Right.
Yes.
Similar concept. So depending on the amount of subs, we can go an hour. Depending on the amount of likes, we can add more
Which
time.
we will
Depending on
justify.
money values, you know, I
Right.
think we decided last time was like maybe every $10 or something like that, and then it
I
would.
don't remember the exact amount. that we had beforehand, we might have to rediscuss that.
But
well, we have to. We will definitely have to rediscuss.
We have to
it.
revalue.
We will definitely have to
Yeah.
rediscuss.
But-
system because we've been
this has been
bent
long
over
awaited.
backwards in the
yeah,
past.
we've been fucked in the butt.
That.
Shout out to Durr
Yeah.
Shout out to
and
Griffin.
Yeah.
who tried to fuck us.
No, they didn't try.
I'm
They
sorry.
They have succeeded.
Shout
They
out
did.
to y'all
Okay.
for fucking.
So anyway,
Good for you.
the monetary value varies depending on how far we are into the night. Obviously,
Right.
we can't just have every $10 is an hour and we're on hour 27.
Facts.
And then no,
Correct.
no, absolutely not.
It differs as we
So there's many different ways to bend us over
Oh,
and
like
make us
that.
go.
to give
I
us
like
the
that.
dickening. Yeah.
Me too.
So again, there is no official limit to this stream. So the more subscribers, the more money, the more likes. We will potentially be here for a very, very, very long time. But obviously, there is going to be a curvature to it. So we might start off easy. Maybe for example, would be 10 subs an hour. As we go on and hit those goals, it'll turn to 20, 30, 40, 50 subs. Would add an extra hour. We can't just give you guys 10, because 10 subs ain't a lot. 10 subs is not a lot. So we have to make it, worth the while. So this Saturday, be there. Now we can start the pod.
After
Hello.
all this time. Hi.
Oh
Welcome,
shit.
everybody.
There's a lot. So, what you want to do the intro, Rafa? You want to?
I asked you to show it to me. You said no, I got it. So no,
You
got
did
it.
definitely. All of that definitely happened there.
You want to know something funny?
Yeah.
My mind just drew a blank to what these buttons are, so I'm just gonna.
It's
go ahead and
this
figure it.
one, Alex.
No,
top one.
that
That's
one.
top one.
That's
That's
the
the
top
top
one.
one.
No,
Okay, all right.
I booed myself
You-
because I got it wrong.
I
Nice
thought
nice
you,
save.
I swore I thought
Nice
he said
save
no. It's
on
this
that.
one.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all
No,
right,
he
all right.
definitely said
Look,
that.
it's
He
this one.
definitely said that.
This one. God damn.
He said it's this one.
Oh, we
all the
actually
wrong-
pressed that button. All right, check it out. Now we do this, brother.
Hey, watch.
Have you ever had a dream that
All right. Watch.
that you
What is up, everybody?
Nice.
Welcome to the Play and Pod podcast, the world's most premier video game podcast of all time.
For your
I like
mama.
that a
The
lot.
most production value I've ever seen
In
In
a-
any gaming.
in a
podcast.
video game
podcast.
podcast. So
Is
we gotta
that
will
it?
it. We gotta will it. Now I'm gonna claim it. We're the most video gamers podcast in all the
That's
land.
right.
Exactly.
The most highest production podcast of all the land. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm here with my co-host, John, who's
Good day.
here, Rafa, and of course the boy Hector.
Me.
We're all
give,
here.
Give him a smack because he smacked. Alex smacked me. Hector didn't get a smack.
Whoa!
Yeah, that's not a-
Whoa! Why you loading up?
Sorry about
That's
that.
smack.
Sorry
We
about
smack with cannons out here. That's what
That.
he said.
Here you go, Hector.
There you go.
Wait,
All right.
He said he smacked him. Why you give it to me?
Oh,
Any fucking assault just happened.
someone told you out there as me.
Man, I can't sit here and be like, yo, we're the most premier video game podcast of all time. You
That's premier
fuck
content.
around with the
That's
shit.
premier content.
Fucking around. All right, look. All right. I want to take this moment to shout out our YouTube viewership. Whoa, I messed that up, didn't I? I meant to say our audio listeners first.
Oh, shout out to the YouTube
Shout out to
people
everybody,
as well.
but I want to shout out the audio listeners. God
All right.
damn, my mind just broke. Shout out to you guys. I see you guys. You guys are listening. You guys
Yes,
are sharing.
yes.
Our numbers are going up. I love it. This community is amazing.
I love
Let's
you
keep
guys.
that going. And I don't care where you listen. You can listen to us on Spotify. You can
Right.
listen to us on Anchor, Breaker, Ankle Breaker,
Okay.
Apple
Damn.
Podcasts again.
Pile
it don't
driver.
matter. Anchor, twice. Let's just do it. Listen to us
That's the
there.
one.
Shout out to you guys. And of course, United States is still the #1 country. I haven't forgot
Shout out
about
to
you guys.
America.
I haven't forgot about y'all because we're here.
Shout out
We
to
live in the
We're
United
here.
States, so it's really hard to
Shout out
kind of
to the
forget
British
about
Rep,
the...
we rep this.
Oh my god.
The-
It sounded like it hurt.
Rep this.
You in
I
pain?
wonder how that sounds on the mic.
You know, I felt it in my back.
You
I
just-
felt my
you just
heart.
hear cries.
I felt my heart go to my back. But yo, of course, I want to take this time to shout out the YouTube viewership because that's the only place where you can see what we play, what we pod. And today, that game is none other than Mario Golf.
Yes,
that.
sir.
Oh
Now that, for YouTube viewers, that is the new system we have here.
Yes.
The
It's live.
gameplay is no longer post.
It's
It's
live.
no longer a little square in the middle.
Shit.
It's live.
It's live.
So if you thought I was bad last week with just the camera setup, I have more power now.
We gave him. He's like, "Hey, last week was rough. Here's more things for you to worry about."
By the way, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and snatch it from you real quick, Alex.
Okay,
Let me get
you
that
take
real quick.
it. I need
let me-
some-
Let me take. Yeah, take
Okay.
a break. Take a breather, champ.
Okay, I
take
can
a
stop
breather.
touching buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me just talk to the audio listeners real quick. Hey guys out there in Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all over the audio land. I know you guys enjoy us on your audio wavelengths, right?
Joyous.
But
Okay.
But John,
Okay.
the best way to enjoy this podcast, honestly, is on YouTube because there is video. Okay, you get to see all of our beautiful faces. You can see the actual gameplay itself. And you can see how Alex is slowly dying inside, panicking, pressing all these buttons. So it's really great.
How
It's
far you like seeing anxiety?
Now, did you just
to the right
freestyle that, or were
I
you always
freestyled
just
that.
gonna throw that in my face?
I freestyle
Oh,
that.
okay, as long as all right.
Yeah.
As long as it was
Does it matter?
I didn't want the premeditated murder.
Oh,
you
I
know,
get
No,
it.
no, no.
Oh,
That was
murder.
pure freestyle.
What is it called when it's involuntary manslaughter? Is what it's called.
that.
An
It's
accident.
called that.
You
It's
literally
called an
just got
accident.
it there.
It's called the.
But my point is just, you know, if you enjoyed the audio version, the video version is twice much better. It's a lot more better.
Yes.
You bet your ass.
Yes, it's
Definitely.
twice more better.
If you
It's
want
twice
more
more
better, you
It's more
came
better.
To the, you came to the
if
video
you, if you want
portion.
more gooder, you want some of the more gooder stuff, more better stuff, check out the video on YouTube because, you know, we could watch videos on here. You can see John playing the Mario Golf.
Right,
You
look.
can see us stare at each other when we say dumb shit.
Facts.
yeah,
You
can
can
me
see
smack
me
the shit
slowly
out of
die
Rafa.
inside.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
when
that.
I hear these people speak.
And I want to say I also have 2 more shout outs to do.
Two more
Two
shout
more,
outs.
Yes, sir. Check us out on Instagram at
That's right.
GeekJAR3000.
Hey,
Where we are putting up clips of the podcast as well. And not only that, we have a TikTok. So check out the TikTok, GeekJAR3000. We have all of our clips on there too. And we have been noticing that the numbers have been hitting some great strides on TikTok.
Yeah.
So
I've noticed
definitely
that.
share everywhere. Hit the double tap it, like it, everything. And then,
Mhm.
you know, just get it done.
Share it to your friends.
And
Share it
every
to
time you
everybody.
do that, one kiss for you
From Hector.
from Hector.
Ooh.
He was honestly the best kisser here.
He's got the good lips.
Hector, I think Hector's the best.
He's got the
kisser.
good
Yeah,
lips.
yeah. As someone who sampled all here,
It's definitely Hector.
yeah, it's
Sampled
definitely
all.
Hector.
That is a crazy thing to say.
Just a
Who
sample.
has sampled
I
Just
would
a
say
sample.
definitely check out for that clip because that's that's going up there.
That's gonna be
100%.
the
good one.
OnlyFans Geek Jar.
Oh, dude, honestly,
Oh
we
my
That's
should.
next
God.
step.
We're
We've
gonna-
added too many. That's next step.
We're gonna be international,
Oh, bro.
worldwide.
Holy shit! Okay, guys.
I'm gonna need you to halt.
Here we go.
I'm gonna need you to cease.
No,
what you're
no,
doing.
no.
What are you
Guys.
talking
No,
about?
no.
Guys.
I have a suggestion though. I feel like I know where this is going. Can we have like a horny meter, like just an alert that pops
Just
up?
a horny.
Oh, dude, a horny meter.
I was gonna tell you some. I was gonna say some. Shout out to Desus and Mero. I'm not gonna say it, but they had an audio thing where it goes like horny detective.
Oh,
Horny detective.
It should
Yeah.
have something
This
like that.
man-
It should have
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Right,
you know.
if we had, dude, the only reason I'm against a horny meter, not that it's a bad idea, was because we'll have to play it so fucking often.
That's
Because
gonna be
Rafa's
like
horny,
Rafa's
like 1,000,000%.
the minute we
time.
were able
And
to leave the house.
funny
and
enough,
Rafa got horny as shit.
Funny enough, the thing that I'm about to say is not horny at all. It's actually the opposite of horny.
What is the opposite of
I'm
horny?
about to tell you right now.
Hungry.
So you guys,
Henry.
Where's Henry? All right, Rafa, give
okay,
it
so
to me.
as you guys know, there's a certain poker group that we're part of, right?
Can you stop?
Why do you constantly
is
do
as-
this?
Who is,
This
as
the
you
bus.
guys know, bro.
This is Rafa throwing us under the bus.
No, and then getting in the bus and just backing up over us. Like,
This is
why?
a-
Okay, fine.
This These
Correction.
dudes.
You already
I'm-
said it.
This these dudes.
Yeah, you said we. What is the point?
Okay, whatever. Fuck it. I was just gonna say I was just gonna put it on myself, but whatever.
But it's too.
You-
it's
you've
too,
already
it's much too
opened
late.
guys.
guys,
fucking mouth.
let's Men in Black them, but the
Oh,
little-
John, edit this part in.
Yeah.
Flashy thing the
Flash.
shit out of
Yeah,
that.
just
Yeah.
throw
Let's
throw
just
add Will
fuck
Smith.
everyone
yeah.
up.
I say throw up a gif of Will Smith pulling out the little stick.
Yeah, John, flashy thing the
Just
shit out of
fuck
it.
everyone
All
up.
right, Rafa, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So
Now that you guys don't remember.
yes, as you guys forgot.
As you guys forgot. As you guys don't
don't
recall.
remember.
Yeah. Right. So I'm part of this. Let's just call it a poker Discord.
Ah, tell me more. No,
Yeah.
don't tell me more. Just continue.
No,
just,
no,
just
but
run
let's
through
just say there's some pretty cool stuff on there. Someone posted a really, really, really uncool thing on there. It involves someone's. Okay, you guys know who Nikocado Avocado is?
No.
Wait, why are you? What?
Isn't
Hold
he
on.
the-
You are on there way more than we are.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna. Where is this
Flag on
going?
the play.
Yeah, because where is this going?
I'm just gonna say that someone posted a video on there which I did not expect the way it went, and it was pretty fucking hard. And I wanted to burn my eyes out.
Now, why is this coming out of your mouth right now?
It just popped in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna share this.
Well, you know, Rafa, the cool thing about having thoughts in your head is that they stay there sometimes.
Not for me.
Well,
I'm an open faucet.
You are an open fat. He said an open fat.
He said an open fat. Okay, wait. So we were talking about
And
how did we get here? Honestly,
you led us on this fucking journey. No one asked to be on.
yeah.
Oh no, we made a joke about because we're on everything. He said we're talking.
We made an OnlyFans joke and said Rafa said
I'm talking about how we can connect to us, and then he's like, "Oh, by the way, Discord. I think I see where you're going. We can join the GEEKJAR Discord as well."
Yes.
Is that what
Discord
damn well that's not what the fuck he was trying to say.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the
I
doubt,
know.
man.
Thank you, Hector. Though you're the only one salvaging this goddamn wreck.
I'm not gonna go
And
into
Alex.
details. It's just
He just fucking
What did I do?
shit on you.
Shout out to Alex.
it was just something that I wish I never saw before.
Rafa, this is not a therapy session, okay?
Man, I thought that
No,
he was
this is
gonna
what
have
I'm
some
saying.
like heat, like yo, we
I
should get on
know.
OnlyFans and troll people. Like I thought it was
Right.
something like that.
That's why
You don't even remember what the fuck you were doing.
No, that is my idea now. That is my idea.
No,
it's crazy.
That's yeah, fine. It sounds great, but yeah. Let's just move on.
You said,
I don't-
"Oh
I have a
yeah."
callback idea as well to a previous episode we did on the pod.
What is
Remember the girl that streams on Twitch and OnlyFans at the same time?
yes.
Yeah.
We were doing that.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
A
Okay.
peen cam. If
So
you
we'll have a
will.
fourth
nice
camera.
peener cam.
We'll have a fourth camera. That's
Mhm.
gooch
straight-
shot.
Just straight,
Just straight
dinky.
Gooch.
Yeah.
So then we can't use the third. Okay, so then
No, we'll have a
we
fourth.
should- oh no, so then we just don't ever use the wide. So that when they see it, it's just we're pantsless.
That's
so
horrible.
we only have the two, and then when they go to the third, just straight junk. And then that way,
but
we
that's
profit.
the OnlyFans like the
Exclusive.
only the
OnlyFans
OnlyFans
exclusive.
see that.
That's the
Review,
peanut
yeah.
It's
pod.
just like the peanut pod. Oh,
So this is an idea.
that is a $1
Coming
million
to fruition.
idea, John. There you go.
I'm just trying to make.
You're welcome, by the
I'm just
way.
trying to make stacks.
Why-
You did not help.
I brought us here.
No, you didn't.
No, see what
In a
happened.
very roundabout
No,
way.
because we
yeah,
were
thank
already
you,
the
thank you.
jokes were already made, and then you said you want to know something fucked up.
It is really fucked up, by the way.
Okay, like I'm curious. I want to
will not
know.
watch
I'll tell you that later.
Okay, yeah. Don't say it on the podcast.
I don't want to say on the pod.
We have a. There's topics and shit to talk about.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're not
no,
doing this to us
could
again.
not-
Believe
guessed it.
me, I love to derail this podcast. 'Cause
Oh, I
it's
know.
a lot of fun, but I don't want to derail it with this specific topic.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's pretty out
Oh,
there.
he's
Oh,
considerate.
okay.
Aw.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna just.
I actually want to ask one question, gaming related.
Yes.
So you know how when you're shooting the shot in Mario Golf,
Correct.
and there's like a little blue meter above the red meter?
Yes.
What does that mean?
What blue meter?
So like when you're about to hit the ball, right? It goes all the way red, and then there's a little thing that goes blue that goes past the line that you.
Like this,
Created.
the
So
little,
that
the,
blue-
like, little white,
That
the little
blue
white thing that's
is
spinning back and
the
forth.
amount of ball. It's gonna roll a little bit past that point. So
Ooh,
that's
okay.
your power.
So yeah, for example.
Oh
I don't know
yeah,
if
yeah.
you
yeah.
can do it
So
here.
so that would be
See how
top
it went
spin.
little blue a little bit above
So
it?
it'll
Yeah.
roll past that point.
So for
Yeah,
example,
okay.
if you see the arc at the bottom, that's where it's going. It hit. That's how much extra it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the that's plus the yards that it would it would spin to.
Okay.
So see, so this one it did plus
It's
one.
actually a surprisingly really good game.
I am,
Oh, I love
and
it.
I want to talk about this because I really fucking love this game. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy Mario Golf as much just because Mario Tennis left such a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
And I was just like, these sports games, these Mario sports games, they're just not it anymore. It also just with Mario Party 2, just like it just didn't seem like they cared as much for the not mainline games.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I really like this game.
They kind of snapped on this.
Yeah, Speed Golf is amazing. I love it. It's a blast. I've been playing it nonstop. And I also beat the shit out of Alex in this game. I beat
He also beat.
he beat us once.
But like it was the
but I
most
beat Alex-
amazing. Win.
I beat Alex like 3-4
Oh,
times.
he's lying, Cap.
Yes,
Also,
that's
side note,
not
I only
cap.
played
That is
one
not cap.
game, So like
Obliterated.
Yeah.
No
you're garbage.
remorse. No remorse.
Trash
obliteration on
Oh my
YouTube.
God.
Trash holies.
No, but this game is
It's fantastic.
phenomenal. Like
It's
it's
fantastic.
probably one of my more favorite, like more of the recent releases, because I mean they haven't dropped anything in a long time anyway. But this one hit it out the park, man.
Yeah,
For
it's
real.
great.
This one scored a hole in one, if you will, because
Okay.
You know what? This gets an eagle. Oh wait, no, that's worse than a
No,
hole in
that's
one.
really
no,
it's
hole in
just
one is
a
the best
hole in
one.
one.
Albatross or whatever they use bird
That
terminology.
shit is cool though.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure Albatross is bad, but
No, it's better. No, the bogeys are bad. Anything if it's a bird, some sort of
oh really?
I was in Neanderthal.
If
some
it's
sort
like-
of flying,
If it's a
some sort of
Neanderthal,
flying
it's like
joint.
The cooler the bird, the
Yeah.
better you
like,
did.
whatever. But point
Like,
is, yeah,
eagle's better than birdie.
like this is it's coming back to true form. Remember back in like the old like 64 days where like Mario Golf was a thing, like, when they originally started dropping them.
Yeah.
This one took me back to that where it was like, yo, these are great. Like it has the adventure mode is so good. It's like a whole ass RPG around tennis. I mean, tennis. You play tennis in Mario Golf, and
I hope so.
Around golf, and you walk around the whole environment. You talk to the characters. You level up your skills, and it's such a good thing. It reminds me of Mario Tennis on Game Boy Color back in the day.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that's a throwback right there.
Yeah, it's very similar to that, and I love it. It's such a good fucking game.
I'm having a blast with this game. I beat the shit out of Alex with it, and I think that's what includes. I think that's what makes me like it even more is when I beat the shit out of Alex in tennis. Nope, never mind. I suck at this game. I'm really good.
If that's not a perfect transition.
You see what I'm doing? That's not a Alex, I got do this.
All right, now I'm gonna transition over to this, John. But I want you to not bring it up.
I cannot.
Don't bring that up again. Don't bring that up again.
I cannot. I have to.
No, don't bring that up again. So I think it's time for everybody's favorite segment. What are you playing this week, baby? It's too long. Yo,
he said
this week, baby. What are we playing this week, baby? The section of the podcast where we like to tell you what us gamers here at the Playing Pod have been playing outside of the podcast.
Also, if you play anything, let us know in the comments. We have a lot of new people. Let us know what you guys play. You might play something I've never played before.
True.
Give me something new to play. Might even see it on the Playing Pod gaming section. Who knows?
For real.
Let me know.
For real.
Let me know.
This week, I'm gonna throw it to not you, bitch. Rafa, hey,
because he knows the fire that's coming his way.
He's got some phony.
I got
baloney.
some gems on my side.
He's got some phony baloney.
I have some stuff I want to say to you guys.
I also have some heat with John actually.
Oh yeah, dude, that's been a really good week. Oh no, with Hector too. He was there.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
You and me had a battle of gods.
But
I'm
yes.
guessing what it is.
It
but
is.
How does that affect me?
What? Well, because you were there.
You were there for it.
It's also on your stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the card game. I thought that's the
card
game.
game.
No. I mean that's also some of it, but
I didn't even know there was a card game. Y'all playing shit without me.
But no. Let me go into it. Okay.
Oh, that shit. Oh,
yes.
That doesn't exist.
It does exist.
Alex said it is a dead game.
You got the work from Paul, and you don't care anymore.
I've been told y'all this. You're not gonna see that I'm playing fraud.
It doesn't matter.
You're not seeing that I'm playing fraud.
Okay, so let's see. I played VRChat like once this week.
He's coming back, baby.
I'm so glad Rafa's coming back
to
the real world.
Hey man,
you've unplugged from the Matrix.
Now you gotta shave your head and everything.
Yeah, I do.
And do acupuncture.
I have to be covered in baby oil.
Ooh,
that's what they're covered in, right?
They're covered in like a
Ooze?
pink Vaseline jelly thing.
Petroleum jelly.
Yeah. I think it's petroleum. Jelly. Hey, not gonna lie, when I did the Matrix thing, I hit the back of the snapback, and that shit hurt.
So did you see colors for a brief moment?
It went black and white and came back.
He just knocked out the cables. Said, oh Jesus.
Let's see. So yeah, I played a little bit of VRChat, not that much. Monster Train, I am caught with John. I'm at 8 wins.
It's okay though, because the game is
over. John, hey, what's up, buddy? I'm at your level. And Paul, I'm coming for that ass. And I'm gonna take the crown.
I told y'all once I stopped at that game.
Shut the fuck up. I'm taking the crown.
That's like taking a crown that's on the floor. And just like, I'm the king, I'm the king.
I mean, you don't even have it anymore. I'm taking it from Paul.
Well, it doesn't exist because the game's dead.
Shout
out to Alex.
No.
It's not.
You don't get the kiss of death.
It's not.
Alex already gave it the kiss of death.
I did give it
the kiss of death. You can't re-kiss. You can't unkiss.
The only reason Alex gave it the kiss of death is because he sucks at it and he has 1 win.
The CPR kid is coming. I'm coming to give it life to life because the game is not dead. Life to life.
Life to life.
What's the actual expression? Mouth to mouth.
Life to life.
But I'm giving it life. I'm not just gonna kiss it. It's gonna be alive.
You give it a life.
It's Snow White, but it's not dead.
Also, technically, don't you need consent and you're kissing it because she's asleep? Rather, the game's asleep because it's dead.
Hey,
it's not dead.
It's committing the long sleep.
Let's talk about this.
It's coma.
Let's talk. Did consent kill romance? Let's talk about it. What are we?
Wow. Wow.
This is a gaming podcast.
Because think about it, you can't. It's like
I
Snow
don't wanna
White.
think
and
about it.
Snow White and Kissy McRape Kiss over here
What
would
is
get
you
canceled
doing now?
nowadays.
Rape kids.
You know, he would get canceled. She technically didn't give consent, so is romance dead now?
Just remember, at one point, people would steal. Okay, I heard in Mexico. This
Oh
is
boy.
fucked.
Oh
I heard
boy.
in Mexico, people would steal, like, kidnap
Goats.
people and like force them to like marry them, or they would never see their family again.
You ever seen that movie 365 on Netflix?
No.
No.
Good, but it's that. It's literally that.
Don't watch it.
Don't
but
watch it, but
that's
it's
what
literally
is.
that. This dude, like this mobster gangster guy, Italian fellow, I forget his name, but he sees a pretty lady, and the lady wants nothing to do with him. He's like,
Bet.
"I'm taking you," and then he said, "You have 1 year to fall in love with me, or I'm just gonna send you back in the
Ooh.
world."
Bro, he giving up game
And,
like
and
that?
then I was like, so he kidnapped her away from everybody, friends and family. She's no recollection, not no recollection, but she has no way to the outside world. She's stuck in this dude's home, and she falls in love with dude. I'm like, that's Stockholm syndrome.
It is.
1000% Stockholm syndrome.
And then he makes the girl that he wants to fall in love with him
Yeah.
witness him get head from a hooker.
Wow, this sounds like a great movie for Rafa.
No, it does not. No, it does not. No, it does not.
Hey, the clips
So like,
are coming.
so he,
strong.
No, it does not.
he makes he has her tied to the bed like they're gonna do yucky, and she's like, hell no.
They're gonna do. I hate that you
And
do
he's
that.
like, I don't. She's like, I don't consent to that. And she's like, word. And he's like, fine. You know, I don't. You don't want me to touch you? I won't touch you. So he brings some escort and does foul things to him, but in her presence. And it's like, this could be you, but you playing.
This could be you.
And
some
she falls in
fugazi
love with him.
shit.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this one of those like after 11 p.m.
It's not on
Cinemax
HBO.
movies?
Yes, but it's on Netflix.
So is it like softcore porn?
yeah.
So this is a porn. You saw a porn. You just saw. it,
No,
right?
I
Nice
saw
job.
an
A
artistic film.
No,
Alex.
you saw a adult film.
I saw an art. Well, I'm an adult, and I
Yeah,
saw
but
a
like
film.
the
Barely.
big, the
So-
D&V one.
Stop. So
I
I
just recommended a
DMV
porn.
one.
I saw a film. All right.
Yeah, huh?
Now the stuff about the film is neither here nor there.
Yeah, okay. Anyway,
Okay.
Rafa, what were you playing
Yeah,
this week?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's in the second
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so John over here recommending softcore
Oh,
porn.
Rafa
to
could
watch.
talk about yucky shit he sees on Discord, but if I talk about an artistic
Yeah,
film,
but that's before
That's
the segment.
before,
We're
yeah.
in
Yeah.
mid
oh,
segment.
Come
suck,
on, man.
suck butt.
Come on, dog.
Suck butt.
Suck butt.
I played Super Admiral Royale.
Oh, you still playing that?
Yes, and I got a solo victory, which is pretty
Hey.
cool.
Oh,
That's
so you
good.
play alone.
Let's see what else.
How could you forget when we were just talking about
I'm
it?
saving that one, John,
For what?
for my last one.
Oh,
Yeah, he has a structure to
I'm
his,
sorry.
to his
Yeah,
thing.
there's
Let
a-
him. Let
there's
him.
a-
He has a
okay,
list. He
let
has to
it.
check it twice.
Right, he's
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
Yeah,
he was.
yeah.
Fun fact: that video is still great. There you go.
Thanks.
That's your fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun fact, you did great. Good job.
I'm pretty sure I played Neon Abyss
You did. On stream.
on stream. Yeah.
Fuck you for that. By the way, for playing Neon Abyss.
Alex was trying
Why?
to. He was
That
trying to
was
do
gonna
this
be-
just a tip.
That was gonna be my just a tip this week.
which Alex is stupid for because I legit
I've
played
been
it
playing
on.
that game for like forever.
He's been playing it, and I played it on the podcast when we were live.
Yeah,
I literally played it.
I don't remember that.
Doesn't
I
matter.
love that game.
The statute of limitations doesn't count when it comes to games you played.
Unless you've only played like the first mission of a game.
Right.
We've done that before, where it's like I didn't even
Yeah.
go far.
I've
Like
No, I
Control.
legit-
Like
no, I
Rafa
played
played
it.
Control when I recommended it, but
Yeah.
he didn't like get into it until after we
No,
recommended
no,
it.
I played that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played Children of Morty.
Whoa,
Oh, you played Children of Morta. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Mort how?
Anybody else just like
Yeah, I know.
played
I saw
what?
that. I played.
It's like, you-
Okay.
this is VR chat. Like,
This is the game that you told me to play.
Oh,
John.
yo, he said this is VR. Go ahead, Robert. Keep going.
Let's see. What else did I play? I played Going Under, which we'll speak about later.
yeah.
And I had the most intense game of Gang Beast
Oh yeah.
with John.
That
Hector was
me.
there, Nathan was there too, but
No,
I-
Nathan was there for the most
Nathan, you were
intense
playing
game.
with them,
Oh, but no,
so-
it was you
Yeah.
and I who was.
John and I had a battle of the gods.
It was intense.
There were earthquakes and hurricanes happening as we were fighting. Alex, you missed it. Dude. We had the most.
Alex,
you would have loved it.
Yeah.
You
It
would've
was.
loved
It was
Some
fuckery. I'm not even gonna lie.
Please, everybody, stop talking. I can only switch this camera.
Well,
So I said I wasn't gonna press it
don't
that
change
fast.
it. You didn't give
go
it 5
wide.
seconds at
It
all.
was.
Just go wide, right? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go wide. Matter of
So-
fact, there.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like,
that's what it's
my
there
head
for.
moving, so I'm pressing the button.
As you know, you're supposed to leave it.
I slowed it down though. I'm not. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
noticing
ahead.
it's slower. I'll give it to
Except for
you.
when you were telling us you were going back and forth, I saw you going.
Cause I'm like, yo, he's talking. Who do I show?
You're gonna freak people out with that.
That's okay. Look, we're on wide. Go ahead, Rafa. Go ahead.
So then,
Interactive experience.
You know, we're just playing Gang Beasts, as you know, because it's on the Game Pass now.
it is
So
on Game
now
Pass.
all our friends could play it because before it was used to be us three
Yeah.
because we owned it because we love that game.
Yeah.
But now our friends can experience it with us without having to pay money. Actually buying the game.
Yeah.
So Hector was playing it with us. Nathan was playing with us. I think we tried to get to Paul play. I don't know if Paul. did get to
Paul,
play
I don't
with
think
us or
ever
not.
played.
He played at the beginning.
He
But
played.
then,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
eventually, you know how it is. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
So on,
It's
so on
all
and so
the
forth.
same to
We
me.
we ended up at the train station level, as you know. Alex is a very
It's a very notorious
a very
level in,
infamous
one of the-
level.
One of the better ones.
And then
Yeah.
John and I would not die, and we were getting run over by trains.
By the train.
Yeah.
No, we were getting run over by trains like left and right.
Like Nathan
got hit like at least
Nathan
5
got
times.
hit once and
And
left
died.
and never came back.
Yeah.
We got hit like death confirmed hits with the train, and we just did not die.
Yeah.
We got run over steady, and we were flat out. We were literally right at the edge of the exit,
Yeah.
and we still didn't die. And we got back on the platform,
Yeah.
and we kept fighting. He threw me off. I got hit by a train. I didn't die. I got back on. I threw him. I threw a whole soda, like the soda
vending machine?
dispenser, the vending machine. I threw it at him, and a train hit him.
And I didn't.
He didn't die.
How the fuck did
Dude,
that?
it
happen?
was
then-
the
and
most
then-
intense.
And okay,
game
so
of Gang
so it was
Beasts
back
ever.
and forth. I hit him with a vending machine. We got hit with trains. Who do you think won? If you
Wait,
had to pick,
Wait, because you're asking me, it's a draw.
it ended in a draw.
For
Yeah.
real?
It ended
It
in a
did.
draw.
It did.
It ended with both of us getting knocked out.
Yeah.
So it was the most intense game for nothing.
And it was, you know how like you run down the clock? It was running down the clock.
we had like
it
10
was-
seconds left. We got hit by a train. Draw.
I've never laughed so hard at Gang Beast ever. Like I was
crying.
At a certain point, I could not I couldn't focus on the gameplay because I was
Yeah.
crying so hard.
Dude, it
Like,
was
man.
Damn, I actually.
it was the most
You missed-
intense game of
you-
Gang Beasts I've ever played.
Exactly. You literally missed the if Muhammad Ali fought Mike Tyson,
It's like
I feel like
or like if
I feel like I feel like I get why you're saying what you're saying because like that's a fight you definitely want to see or like it to experience it, but
right.
never compare you and I to Mike Tyson and
that's what I was like.
Muhammad
You
Ali.
guys are not
But
that.
I get why you're
You
saying
get what I'm
it.
saying.
I
No, I'm
get-
not saying that we're at the level clearly, but I'm just saying it's like that level of that type of fight.
like the
Let me-
the hype and the
the
whole,
hype.
Like,
Let me change
epicness
it.
I'm
of-
change
Kimbo
it.
Slice
This is-
for sure.
This is what the fight that me and John had was WrestleMania 17, The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's crazy.
It was
That
intense.
Crazy. To
It
do.
was
was
intense, and I hope that
super
Nathan's
intense.
watching to like not contest,
Collaborate.
but to collaborate and
He said to
and-
contest to
to-
say no.
I
to
hope
say
I hope
no.
Nathan listens to say that we're fucking bugging, but no, it was an amazing
It was-
amazing fight. And then I also had one with Hector too. Dude, he had a tiger grip on the back of my head. I was trying to throw him off the fucking map. He was fucking just gorilla gripping me.
The difference with Hector between the difference between Hector and I,
He was running.
Hector was trying to just survive,
Yep.
and John and I were just trying to kill each other.
Keep in mind, I had one win to win the whole thing. So I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it, you guys fight.
Oh, I would have fucking played that shit.
And
safe.
then-
I'm down.
Yeah,
No,
I would've
yeah,
been-
no,
I
I
would've-
didn't blame
I
him
would've
for
camped.
that.
We were
But
playing
the
the
fact
lighthouse
the fact that he lived, I was just like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm trying to murder you. Like,
And then there was some randoms out there who were just like
Fuck the sombrero
who
guy.
were cracked for some reason on Gang Beasts, or like
Oh, you guys
I'll-
are playing with like randoms on
Yeah,
there?
we like-
dude, we got an
Public
8-man. It was an 8-man. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
one,
crazy.
one of my
Shit.
favorite highlights that was not like in our intense battle for the crown, John, was when we picked up Nathan and offered him to the squid.
Oh,
god,
yeah.
and Nathan got so mad. John and I literally picked up Nathan together, and we just carried him.
Like we carried him like he was like ballet. Like I had him rib cage arm. Rafa was on the other side, his other rib cage and arm, and he was like spread out like Jesus. And this fucking squid came out, and we were like, "Take him, God!"
Yeah.
And Nathan was just like, "Fuck you guys!" Fuck. It was the cleanest. It was the
so
cleanest
good.
murder.
Wow.
It was so nice.
Yeah, man. I wish you were there, Alex.
It was a great time. It was a great time.
What day was this, by the way?
This was last
couple days ago?
No, it was like
2-3 days ago, like
Thursday.
Tuesday.
No, because I didn't get my stream till Wednesday.
It must have been Wednesday.
Must have been
then.
Wednesday then.
Then it might. Okay.
It must have been.
No.
Because it was like day of.
Didn't we?
No, you guys were
Wednesday?
potting Wednesday, weren't you?
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't.
No, it's Thursday.
Had
It
to
had
be-
to be Thursday.
Okay. Well, whatever day, whatever
It was
first
100% Thursday.
day Hector
Thursday.
streamed.
But no, it was a blast, man.
What was I doing Thursday?
I don't know what you were doing, Alex, but you missed out on a great game of Gang Beast.
It was
It might-
intense.
It might have been the best game of Gang Beast we ever
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was insane. It was
It
bonkers.
was so bad that I had to physically leave the party midstream because they were being so loud.
had. we couldn't-
I feel
dude,
so. I felt so bad. Like I was enjoying
Yeah.
myself, but I was like, "Damn, Hector must hate
Dude,
us."
we were laughing and yelling like it was.
but it's
mayhem.
part of the experience.
Yeah,
I feel
but he
like
wasn't part of the
but
game.
I
but
wasn't even
but
in
he
the
wasn't.
game.
He couldn't join the game. Like
Because
there
this
was
was their
problems.
like mega duel.
oh, so it wasn't even like on camera. I
Yeah,
can't
no.
go back and
No,
rewatch
no.
it.
No.
So
It's
Hector's
what
just
a
sitting there on
waste.
stream, and that's why I
yeah.
want Nathan to back it up because he was there and he saw
Yeah.
it.
The issue is though, it's like I don't know what the fuck happened, but ever since they added it to Game Pass, like the connectivity issues are like shit.
I
Really?
think maybe just
Yeah.
because more people are playing it,
Yeah.
the servers might not be ready for it. That's
'Cause-
that's my initial
And I
thought.
fully agree because like I was trying to join them the entire time, but it just wouldn't let me.
It's like Among Us level of like trash.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man. It's
It was intense. It was intense. That was the most fun I've ever had in Gang Beast.
Yeah. It was.
It was intense.
amazing. It was amazing.
But those are we're still in. What are you playing this
Yeah,
week, baby?
we've
Are
only
you-
had Rafa go.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's it. I'm ending it there. If I forgot anything, then fuck it, whatever.
Like, who you tossing it to?
All right, you gotta toss it to somebody.
Give it a Hector.
Yeah,
Nice,
give it a
nice,
Hector.
Fuck.
nice.
Funny enough, you can actually see everything I played because I streamed the fuck
That's
ton of
right.
shit this week.
Shout out to Hector.
I didn't mean to be shocked. It was just the applause. There you go.
Shout out to Hector for
So
the
the
stream.
streams are back, baby.
Hey.
Twitch.tv/ultra_vman.
The links are always
That's right.
in
Always
the
in the
description.
description.
Even for our dead stream channels are there too. Like, I haven't streamed in like 17 months.
Shout out to Jay, but he yelled at me. He was like, "Why are you streaming?" I'm like, "Oh,
That
you
shit
know."
was funny.
And then I was like, "Oh, you know." Plus, like I something about I spend time to fuck around or something like that. I don't have time to fuck around. He's like, "You're fucking around right now."
Jesus.
And I'm like, "You are right.
It's like,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
but-
continue to do this though."
But games I played this week were Smite, of course, Call of Duty.
Nice.
Damn, what else? I played Mario Golf. I played
Oh, you're right.
Going Under on stream. I played
Ooh.
what else did I play? I finally finished Mass Effect 3.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I got the perfect ending.
Okay,
You got
look
the
at
best
you.
ending.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Look
that
at
was
you.
cool. But besides that,
Did you finish it on stream or you just
no, I play this shit on my
for fun? Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got it. I'm waiting for them to add that on Game Pass because I know it's inevitably coming.
It'll come.
Yeah, because I'll just wait. Like, I played all three. I'm
You're
not.
probably
I'm
gonna
not
wait
rush.
a fat minute though.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna come anytime soon.
I don't care. I'll wait. I have
Yeah.
plenty of.
It's definitely worth
Yeah.
waiting for.
Yeah.
Like that game is just really pretty.
you're pretty.
Damn, I feel like I played a lot more, but I just can't remember what. But I mean, regardless, I played
Uh,
a good amount. Oh, Gang Beasts, obviously, with you guys.
Yeah.
girl,
Um,
girl.
but yeah, I mean, shit. That's what I played.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
man. Shit. That's pretty good. All right, that's
Mm.
solid. That's solid.
Who we
that's
talking to?
solid.
Who we talking to?
And I'll toss it to Alex.
Me.
Here,
Okay, this week pretty light. I played a whole fuck ton of Mario Golf.
there you go.
I played
Yeah.
a little bit of UFC 4.
What the fuck?
Are you gonna
I'm not
can-
playing that again. Never again. Never again.
Why not?
No, it's okay.
All
Good
right,
jazz
well,
beat.
Well, yeah.
Don't worry, I'll explain.
No,
'cause I know
John,
Alex doesn't
I'm
wanna
pretty.
t-
Even though I requested him formally not to do what he's gonna do,
I'm gonna do
he's
it.
gonna do it anyway.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it.
So that I played a little
Yeah,
bit of
say
UFC.
it, John.
I played
I'm
a
gonna
lot of
say
the
it.
game where I'm gonna recommend to you guys later. So I'll bring that up a little later in the podcast. And then I played a lot of that Going Under game or whatever the hell.
Oh, really?
Into the
Hell
depth. Yeah, that game was
yeah.
actually really fun. But we'll talk about
We'll talk
that
about it more, yeah.
later on. And then some Warzone. Play Warzone this week. little bit of Apex Legends. Yeah,
That's what I forgot to Apex. Yeah.
Apex, yeah.
played Apex with you guys a little bit too, and then Warzone. Actually won what is that? The Rebirth Warzone game. Yeah, we won a Rebirth.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah. First game in, cold because on top I do it.
Okay.
No
Yes,
warm up.
sir.
Okay.
Went in there and I
Get in
died
there
4
raw.
times and got brought back.
All right.
But it's cool.
Damn, Jesus Christ.
No, it wasn't that bad. It was good. We the whole team was just going in.
There were yuckers.
But yeah, I mean most of my games I'll talk about later on.
Yeah.
But that's good. That's it for what are we playing this week?
No.
baby?
You give it to me right now.
So we're gonna move on to some topics. All
Hey.
right.
Yeah.
Fuck. Go ahead,
It's
John.
my time. I didn't really play much. I'm joking. I played well, obviously I played Gang Beasts, so I'm not gonna rehash that. I played Apex with Alex, Hector, and Kenny. I'm like really good at Apex.
Yeah, you're alright.
No.
You're alright. You're not the best,
I'm not the best, but I'm really good.
That's like
Anyway.
below average.
You gotta hurt my feelings. Anyway,
Better than Kenny.
Oh, dude. Can we talk about Kenny? And I'm joking. I'm joking.
that's a topic.
What a shut up.
No,
No,
but
dude.
I played Apex with him. I played Gang Beast. I played Metro. I'm still trying to beat it. Still in the same chapter that I was in fucking like months ago. But I played that, and then obviously a lot of Mario Golf and shit. I just made that in. Look at me, I'm a god.
Hold on, pause. Yeah, I just saw
You
that,
right?
shit.
You
What
saw
the
that
fuck?
shit? Anyway, and a birdie, bitch. So
Easy shit. I've been doing that.
That shit
all
was
day.
wet. You saw that?
that shit
No
was
net.
stanky with it. Yeah, I beat the shit out of Alex in this, and then UFC 4 is on the Game Pass now.
Boo that shit. Boo that shit.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, don't boo
that
it. Cheer it for me
No,
now.
boo that shit.
Yeah. So,
can be
and I
bad.
told Alex to download it. Well, he told me
Nope.
to download it, and I did. He told me to download it, and I did, and then he didn't download it.
It was one of those where I joined the party and I was like, "Hey, yo, download this shit." I didn't even.
And I
have
did.
It.
And I was like, okay, yeah, word. Like, okay, no
You know,
problem.
I can't get mad at you. I do that all the time.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of
For
those.
gang based.
But I actually
Yeah.
downloaded it. So we played against each other, and the reason why I like the UFC 4 is because it has a knockout mode. So it's like you don't even have to do the UFC mode anymore. You can like just the rules are stand up, fight, and kick. There's no, like you can't grapple them. You can't do any ground and pound shit. It's literally straight kickboxing.
So he explained it a little weird, but there's 3 modes on the online.
Yes.
Standard UFC, grapples, all that good stuff. Then there's literally it's called stand and bang, where there's no
Right.
grapples involved. You just literally punch each other. Like same, UFC rules. There's just no grapples
Mhm.
and no takedowns. So you're just literally just punching the shit out and kicking each other. So there is kickboxing. And then there's a third mode called knockouts only or something like that, where it's more of a regular fighter with a health bar. So both fighters have a health bar, and you're just comboing each other until the health bar gets depleted, and then it's just a KO at the end of it. So it's 3 modes.
We played the 2 modes, the stand and bang
Yeah.
and the knockout, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm gonna say is that the score between myself and Alex in this order is 12-1.
Wow.
12-1. All knockouts.
He cheated.
On the stand and bang one?
No. Just in the whole score,
Overall.
on all of them overall was 12-1.
But the one
Wow.
was like the most epic one.
And then
though.
the one that Alex beat me in was
Like-
it was body shots. So he knocked me out with body shots.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So Alex
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
pretty
I
cool,
would
yeah.
argue that my one knockout is better because it is technically it's like technically sound. Like it's just
because I had a TKO. He had regular ass KO. He
yeah.
didn't have no
Like
T.
mine was just straight knockouts, like just straight threw his ass on
I
the
don't
ground.
know, dude. Being knocked out is way worse than just getting a TKO.
So here's the thing about it. Here's why I would argue, right?
Okay.
Because I would argue that I drove my guy's face into his fist more than he hit me because I wasn't
No,
blocking.
well, you straight.
Nor-
No, I straight kicked you in the face one time.
Yeah, because I moved my head to it.
Because I wanted you to.
Yeah,
Oh, you're trying to headbutt it.
I was trying to.
He was
I was
trying to
pressing.
headbutt-
I was
he was trying
pressing
to
all the
headbutt my
buttons.
ankles, is what it
Yeah.
was.
Like there wasn't a single button on that controller that I did not press when we were fighting.
and
So,
then I thought it
yeah,
was,
so-
and I thought like, you know what? Maybe there is a problem, and I'm like pressing the wrong buttons. So like, maybe I'm doing something that like Alex isn't. So he played as John Jones, and I beat John Jones, and then I played as John Jones, and then I beat Alex with John Jones. So I'm like, okay, maybe just Alex sucks at this game.
Right.
I don't need this.
Also, Kimbo Slices in that game.
Yeah.
That's fucking fantastic. Yo, he's got some bombs. You did not. You were. Were you
He's got
Daniel
nothing
Cormier?
now.
Well, he's dead. Rest in peace.
Jesus Christ.
He is dead.
He is dead.
And Kimbo Slice was he was a good Street Fighter guy. Like on the block, beating up other guys.
Yeah.
He sucked as a MMA fighter.
Yeah.
But you can actually there's also maps now. Like so, there is a backyard cage
That's
in the back,
hilarious.
and there's also like this weird temple or some shit.
Yeah.
But 12-1, I beat the shit out of Alex.
We don't got
Should I download it? Should I beat up Alex too?
I think you would have a fun time beating up Alex.
You will have a fun time trying to get me to download it again because that game.
Did you delete it for real?
Yeah,
That
but I'm
got
not doing. I'm not
permanently
gonna. Crazy! I got a 12-1 ass whoop, and I'm gonna sit there and keep that game on my hard drive. Hell
Alex
no!
is like, I think I hate this game.
Like, oh fuck!
Hey, do you download it? I'll beat you 12-1.
No.
You get one.
It's not worth it.
John, do you
it's
still
not
have
worth
it?
I still have it downloaded.
I'll download it. I'll fight
Thank you.
I'll fight you.
Well, I'll
John.
fight you.
I'll fight you, John.
You know what? The only
What
way
if Rafa's like,
I have an idea.
the only way I'll play it again is
Okay.
if we have like
If I beat John,
no. Why would no? Because that means you're better than him, and then I'm not. No, absolutely
but
not.
then I gotta fight you.
If
See
he
if I can beat you.
obliterates you like 13-1, then at least I think
damn.
that we're
So
fair.
if it's like
we have a shot
so
here.
if it's 10-2,
No, it's too
is
far.
it like
He's
a
too
God
good.
King can bleed,
He's-
or is it like?
Yeah.
Like no. Okay, the only way I'll play it again is if we somehow have something tied to the podcast, or because we throw a lot of empty threats in this podcast.
That's true.
Not the first time we
Remember when we
Jesus.
remember when we were like, we'll fight you.
Yeah, so we'll throw a lot of empty. We throw a lot of empty threats here. Now, if there's a way we can
Yeah.
like do an actual follow up, like yo, you said this on the podcast, see me right now, and we put it up.
True.
You know, we'll
True.
we'll include the clip of the podcast where somebody was called out, and then we'll edit it together
I like
into this
that.
whole video.
I like
So
that.
a gaming video.
So that's the only way I'll play these fuck ass games again. But for
That
me
sounds
to
like a
for
gaming
me to get
video.
punished on my own free time for no anything, no, I'm
For
not
no
doing that.
discernible
We're
reason.
starting beef. Hey man, fight me, bitch.
Me?
Yeah,
Sounds
bitch.
like a personal fight, not a
Bitch.
Like,
gaming
yeah, wait, hold
fight.
on. Like we street fighting
He
for
said
real, like
fight.
Kimbo Slice
Like-
IRL.
Like
Touching your chest
Damn, I did bad.
choose your game, dog. I'll beat your ass.
Like, what do you want these hands in?
UFC, Smash, whatever, bro.
Hey, Wallabies just
We'll
gonna
iron
fight.
it out.
You really want Smash.
Yeah, Smash is fun.
I haven't
You want
played Smash.
so
I haven't played
bad.
Smash in a long time, actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, me too.
I played it a bit ago.
I called it
I
the new
haven't-
character.
You go who?
The new character. I forgot his name. The guy from
Tekken? Is he
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, I
Tekken.
think he is, but he's like stupid OP.
They always OP when they fucking first release.
Is Tekken
I
guy
called Me Fighter.
okay
Okay.
He got a buff.
He
Me
did.
Fighter?
Mhm.
Yeah, I did. Cool.
All of them.
Nice.
to
Get wrecked.
just to balance out the fucking
Get wrecked, guys.
Cool.
to balance out the Tekken dude, or
No, I think they just like, they're like, hey, this guy is like barely used.
Let's make him stronger.
Buff him.
Yeah, I mean,
Ah,
Me
that's
Fighters
fair.
are they're memes.
Me
Except
fighters
for
are
the
me.
which one is it? The sword fighter? Like he's actually
Sword
pretty
fighter?
decent. Yeah.
So Fighter's pretty cool.
Isn't he just like Link's old moveset?
It's like
Not
yes and
really.
No,
no.
like he can like
He's got some.
he has a lot of the old ones. Yes.
like that's what I meant, like the original Link
Yeah.
moveset. Yeah. That's cool. But that is the perfect segue into an actual topic that we have on this podcast.
We do that.
We do that. We talk about topics, y'all. And it's actually on Nintendo. And it's actually on the Switch. Hey!
Look at us.
Nintendo came out and unleashed upon us the Nintendo Switch Pro.
Error.
Is it
Air
really
quotes.
the Pro? Though?
Absolutely fucking not.
It's not.
It's
It is
not the Pro.
absolutely not.
I wish. It's actually what I would have loved to have said to you upon this announcement, but unfortunately, they just gave us a what do we call this here? A Switch XL is actually more like what they
That's
dropped.
actually a
Yeah.
pretty good description.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, yeah.
They dropped
That's
it-
exactly what it
They
is.
did a Nintendo thing, and instead of giving us a more powerful machine to keep it, whatever. No, it's just bigger.
They made it wider.
Yeah, bigger has more. It's an OLED
Did
display.
it actually get bigger?
Yeah,
It's
it's not even
really,
like
I
that
could not
much
tell.
bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that much bigger. I think I forgot the sizing
I think
of it.
it's 7 inches, if I'm not mistaken. But who cares? Who cares?
I don't got
Above
that.
average.
Yeah,
I think I think it has more. I think it has more dynamic range. Well, it's an OLED screen.
So it's an up. It's not. I'm talking shit about it because I wanted the Pro, right? I wanted a more powerful console. I wanted the Joy-Con Pros. I wanted a whole bunch of shit
proper
to be added
upgrade.
to it. A proper upgrade that'll justify me
Buying a second one.
upgrading my Switch, because when you upgrade the Switch, you got to get rid of your old Switch, right? That's the whole point, to upgrade. Unfortunately, not the upgrade for me. Personally, for me, if you have a Switch, you're cool with it. You don't need to upgrade it to the OLED. But it is an upgrade if you waited this whole time to get a Switch. I will say it's a good
Yes.
entry point for your first Switch. Better than the Mini anyway. So what it is, you get a better screen. It's OLED now. It's not even 4K. I don't think.
It is not.
It's same resolution, I believe.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
No,
same resolution.
No resolution upgrades or anything.
The
like
sound of it. So the improvements that you got are on the handheld mode. It just improved the handheld mode, and it's just the way it looks and the way it sounds. Not so much the way it plays, because you get the same old busted ass Joy-Cons that you've had forever.
Same Joy-Cons.
So better speakers, better display. They added an Ethernet port to the dock, which I thought was probably the best addition in my opinion.
Finally.
That's refreshing.
Yeah, because
finally,
the Switch's like Wi-Fi capabilities are
dog ass,
horrible, just horrible. So
also, wait, real quick, just like a small tangent about Mario Golf. And I don't know if they started doing this with all the games, but this is the first game, to my knowledge, that has a proper invitation system.
Yeah.
So with like actual friend invite system. So it's like showing, and you know what? The OLED is also kind of a way of showing you that like Nintendo is changing, but very slow, like incredibly slow.
Yeah.
That was just a minor thing. I forgot to say that shit has an invitation system, which is not the best, but it still has that. I'm sorry, continue.
Because the way the invitation system works, for those of you who don't know and don't have a Switch, and you're used to PC and you're used to Xbox and all this good shit. When you get an invitation on the Switch, you accept it. It restarts your game. So I could be in Mario Golf chilling, waiting for an invite. I get the invite. It'll close out Mario Golf to reopen it to go into the game.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense as to why they did it that way, but who cares? I
would rather have an invitation system that like that than have none at all and have to make a fucking room and all that shit.
But it definitely freaked me out. When you guys said at first, I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, what are you saying?
And then I remember John's like, yeah, your game's going to close. I was like, what? And I'll see the black screen, my game completely closes, and then reopens, and I'm in the lobby like instantly. And I'm like, I feel like that could be fixed, or they're definitely really behind on that end.
Yeah, they're behind on any online like multiplayer type stuff, like not the actual gameplay of it, but the whole like quality of life party chat.
You know what else they're behind on? 4K. Back to the OLED.
Oh, good bring back. But yeah, so it's announced. Are we excited for it? Is anybody here actually excited for it?
No.
I'm excited for the nunchucks. They're white. They look pretty cool.
The white Joy-Cons?
They look pretty clean,
yeah. But it's the same Joy-Con.
No, it is 100%, which is what I don't like.
I mean, other than the Joy-Con and the actual Switch being white is cool.
We didn't talk about one of the best features.
What?
A kickstand. Oh my
god.
Oh
yeah, that is actually very good. And I'm gonna talk shit, but I will give it its props. Like the upgrades that it does have are improvements to the Switch. They are. Is it worth buying it if you already have a Switch? No, I don't think
absolutely
so.
Not.
No, I don't think so. And the kickstand thing is super cool, and I'm so happy for that. But it's like to pay $350 for it, which it is more expensive than a Switch. Not that much more expensive, but it is more expensive than a Switch. For that shit, if you don't have a Switch already, like
perfect. This is literally
that's
the
great.
Grab.
But if you have a Switch, like you don't need that shit
at all.
Although some people could say like that's the same thing as like getting a Xbox Series, whatever the fuck, or like an Xbox One thing, and it's like not really, because at least they fucking upgraded the resolution and the frames, which this shit didn't. So it's like the same bullshit, just a little bit wider.
Yeah.
Which and I all of the Nintendo fanboys, I've noticed that some of them are like, it's cool, but we don't need it, blah blah blah. But I guarantee you, when that shit goes up and they see it out, they're gonna get it. Like I've already seen people in our circle. Not gonna talk super shit, but
not gonna talk super shit. Just
but that are like, oh, I probably get it if I see it on like a random spur of the moment. It's like, well, you're the reason that Nintendo gets away with shit like this. If you just, when shit comes out, you're just like, it's there. I'll fucking get it. It's like, no, if you don't like it off rip, don't get it.
Yeah,
you don't need it. That's my one thing. Like they are improvements, yes. If you haven't gotten a Switch, get it for sure. But if you have a Switch already and you're a Nintendo fanboy, like bro, you're the reason you talk shit about your community or whatever the fuck, and then you buy the shit anyway. It's like you are part of the problem.
Can't that be said about like a lot of Nintendo shit though? Like, think about it: remakes of games, shitty versions of games. Not necessarily this one, but like Mario Golf, right? Mario Tennis, Mario Party. Like, I feel like Nintendo. Granted, the fans are. I'm not saying this. I don't fully.
Yes, you do.
people normally say that Nintendo fans are the absolute worst fans of any console.
I'll take it.
They are.
Yeah, so I mean,
Aside from Sony, Sony's people are pretty.
also too.
It's like Xbox people are cool. We cool. Is it biased? No, absolutely
Well, we're
not.
cool
It's
now.
pretty biased. Alex.
Absolutely not.
No,
Absolutely
no.
not.
It's pretty
Sony
biased.
people are toxic as fuck. What do
They
you
are
mean?
really toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Xbox is more or less play together.
you
and
know-
Sony's
you know
like,
who-
ah, suck
you-
my own.
You know
dick.
who's the most toxic person I know?
Who?
You?
He's
Hector.
PC though.
Yeah.
Oh,
PC
yeah, you are
Master
PC.
Race, baby.
Yeah.
PC is the most toxic.
I would
No.
say. I would say.
No,
Nintendo.
yes.
No.
Yes.
PC is
No.
is definitely the most toxic.
PC is definitely the most toxic.
Here's the
to
thing.
me.
I will say that PC is where you find the most toxicity, but the most toxic is PlayStation.
No.
Because
What
they,
a wild sentence that
No,
was.
That's
no,
ass
no,
backwards.
I get what you're saying.
I understand
get
what you're saying.
like
but
PlayStation is like they'll dig in deep to what they
No.
got, to the shit that they talk.
I disagree.
You're wrong.
I disagree
You're wrong.
100%.
It's
Nah.
PC.
I've heard
you can
more
do some
shit from
crazy
people on
shit.
PlayStation than I've heard more shit from PC.
talk about Nintendo again. Let's go back.
But also, I mean, oh yeah, going back.
Nah,
Nintendo definitely,
fans
like,
are toxic
they-
as fuck, bro.
I don't know, kind
I'm
of like
joking.
John said earlier, like they just get away with so much shit without really doing anything to their consoles.
yeah.
And the funny part is, like, I think that they knew ahead of time that they were gonna get a lot of shit talk because of making this console, but like they're like, hey, we're just gonna send it out because people are gonna buy it.
Especially
granted-
with like the rumors and everything of like
Exactly.
the Switch Pro. It's like you knew you were gonna get some flack for it. And I'm pretty sure that the Nintendo community is gonna get it, even though it's like this is literally not what we wanted. But we're gonna get it anyway. It's like that's a problem. That's a problem. You need a if you're gonna you say some shit, stand by your word. Don't fucking backpedal now. That's one of the things why I a little biased with Xbox. But when they had some shit talking about what the fuck was it? I think the way that they were gonna up the price for gold or some shit. I
Yeah.
forgot what it was. But Xbox immediately backpedaled on that shit
Yeah, because the community went in.
because
on
the community was like, "That's fucking horseshit."
Wasn't it like $15 more?
I think so.
it was. Yeah, it was.
But I'm more so saying for the fact that it's like the community has more power than they think they do. They don't have to just buy shit. If you show the community, if you show the company like Nintendo that you don't like what they're doing and you stand by that, they will be forced to make a change. That's how powerful
There's
our
also
voice
negatives
is.
to that though. Like if you think about it, like if you just bitch and moan about everything about a game,
Obviously with reason, but if
Yeah.
it's literally not the thing that you wanted and you get it anyway, it's like, okay, well, then shut the fuck up about whatever the hell Nintendo does.
the only bullying I support from customers is the fucking Pokemon
See, no,
remakes
no,
coming
see,
out.
that's when it's like
Shut
you
up.
need to that's the you're doing too much. Because you're
Take
like,
off
I
the
don't like how
chibi
cute
shit.
it is. That's different.
Take off Chibi, go back to the Pokemon Sword and Shield shit.
No, that's the one I
Bully
will not.
Nintendo, but not just
Damn, bully them.
Bully.
Hey, if there's a company that needs to get bullied, it's Nintendo. But let's get off. So we're
Holy
not
shit.
excited.
Wow.
We're not. Hey, they need to be bullied, man. They've been making their money off of these people for way too long, and who are not happy with their shit.
Whose fault is that? The company or the idiots buying the product?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Bully them.
Bully the fans.
No, don't bully the fans.
Holy
Oh
shit.
no, these people. Trust me, they're getting bullied enough. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
We need to
Hey,
talk about.
I have friends who like that shit,
And
and
they-
really,
No,
that's their
man, 'cause
main.
Because it's like, yo, you're getting mad at the company, but the company's just providing the product. These guys are gonna buy it, so fucking might as well.
You know what product they need to work on? A goddamn party system on Switch.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm
They
tired.
do
of
I don't
my-
want to
Kind of
download a
party system,
fucking
yeah.
app
I'm tired
on
of my phone to be like, y'all can talk on the cell phone.
Right.
It's like I know that ass. That's
no,
why
I
have
love.
a phone.
I love getting on my
That is
Xbox.
the only thing. That's the only thing that needs to fix.
No, I love getting on my Xbox to talk to my friends while playing Mario Golf. It's my
Or
favorite.
I know, right?
And you know what? And when we do play Mario Golf, I get on the Xbox app on my phone, not the Nintendo app.
Yeah.
I don't even use the Nintendo app. I use the Xbox.
I get on my computer. Fuck it, all kinds
Right.
of
By
shit.
the way, they fixed it. They fixed the
phone app.
app, like on PC and phone, like it works. Fine.
Nintendo.
No, I'm sorry,
Xbox.
Xbox.
They
Yeah,
did?
Xbox is
It's
app.
I
worse,
still
yeah,
use
yeah.
the Windows G function. That shit's.
I
Yeah.
still don't use
Yeah,
that.
I
I
used
used
to
That's
the
what
companion.
they fixed that because that was acting up for me.
It was acting for me too.
So yeah, there's a new update that came out recently,
oh,
and it works perfectly fine now.
Dude, that
I'm gonna start using that then because
that
I've been
system
using.
is
so
so
good.
great.
It's so
good.
smooth.
Yeah, and like the fact that a lot of our people transition to PC now, and we can sit like it's like they didn't leave. It's like they didn't go nowhere.
much.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
great because
Like-
back in the day, if you were a PC gamer, Let's see you youngers on
You
here.
youngers.
You youngins.
You Zoomers.
Young blood.
Um,
Yep, that's what they're called. Zoom.
Yeah, Zoomers.
you Zoomers out here. Back in the day, if our homie was playing PC and that's all he played, yo, good luck talking to him.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Get on your
Nowadays,
phone.
you just hop on the fucking chat. You know, Xbox party chat. Don't even matter what you're playing. That's so
It's
beautiful.
nice, yeah.
I remember a time when you had to I remember a time when I had to physically call somebody on the phone and have like an ear plug
Yup,
in just to
the
pick-
Bluetooth
Yeah.
headset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
I did that shit for PlayStation.
Yeah, a
Literally,
PlayStation.
yeah.
Yep, PlayStation. Yeah. Oh man, good.
But
time.
you Zoomers get away with all that shit.
Y'all remember Zoom? Hella left field.
like
From PBS?
the Zoom call. Oh, I was like Zoom.
Oh my
Call
god, for
The,
real.
I'll say the TV show with the kids.
No,
I
or
thought you were
cyber
just
chase?
saying. I thought you were
Cyber
legit
chase,
just
yeah.
talking about
chase
just
is my shit.
Zoom, the
No,
fucking thing
no.
that people have been using to do school
No,
shit.
Zoom, the from the 90s was a kids show. They used to like do like experiments, and they used to teach you how to like cook stuff. You guys remember that?
Never
That
seen it.
Martha
Had
Stewart.
the big ass letters in the background.
Yeah, do you remember how the song went?
No, not at all.
Zoom, zoom,
Zoom,
No.
zoom, zoom,
It was like,
zoom, zoom.
oh yeah, hey Jamie, look up the Zoom.
I'm not doing that. That
Come on,
no, no,
Jamie.
that new system is not gonna be to
You
look
will
up.
not
the
be abusing
God-
that.
I'm not gonna get a copyright strike on
Oh, yeah, I
YouTube
forgot about
over
that.
the
No,
goddamn
just edit
Zoom
it out.
soundtrack.
Just edit it out.
No, I'm not doing. That's a lot of work for nothing.
Or
That's not
It's like, hi.
Out of the box. That one.
I was like, hi, my name is Rafa.
Bill.
Hey, my name is Alex, or some shit like that.
I
And
don't
then,
know if that's how that went.
yeah, it was. I swear to you, that's how it went.
Anyways.
We have topics. we have to on
promise you.
on weeks where
I
there's
promise
no
you.
topics.
You fuck
We can
around.
look up
There's
the
always
Zoom.
there's always topics
Exactly.
everywhere. It's not fair.
He
I
said
wanna
it's
look up
not
Zoom.
fair.
Oh no, I got it. Your fuckery can happen during the endurance streams.
No. Get out of here.
He said,
Come on, buddy.
No.
Agreed.
Bro,
Hector
he
tried.
said.
Hector
I
tried.
try saving you
That
guys.
was
I
fucking
swear.
Good on you,
Oh,
Hector.
I tried
I
saving
give you props for that. That was
No.
funny as shit.
Yeah, even though that's also a no.
I was like, hell no.
All right, look, man, we have more topics.
Hey,
So
you guys remember Big Comfy Couch? I'm just start playing
I'm
through
gonna,
that shit.
you're gonna be
Big
asleep
Comfy-
on this big comfy couch in a second.
He said, pull that shit up. Remember Big Comfy Couch? Pull that shit up. Remember Blue's Clues? Hey, pull that shit up.
Jimmy, pull up.
All right, man. All right, we have some more topics.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna save that one topic for Hector's Corner a little later today.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Because-
Good
yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's gonna
Good
be
one,
Hector's
yeah,
Corner
yeah.
because that's
definitely.
that's all you.
Yeah, y'all know
Definitely
more
skip
about
that one, Alex. Yeah.
We're not skipping the topic. We're just gonna, I'm gonna give it
Oh,
to
yeah, yeah.
Hector.
Put it at the
Skip
end.
that one.
Y'all.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's talk about some trailers.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Let's talk
Yeah.
about some trailers. You know, we're a video game podcast. Talk about gaming. We game here. That's all we
Some of our
do.
shows
Gaming,
now.
gaming.
Right.
So let's talk about Marvel, who just dropped a new trailer. Hey.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe should we bring it up that we were thinking about doing a certain thing to see how that would
Well, not. I mean, you already brought it up.
Okay.
Well,
I have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
didn't want to
I'm
be
lost
like
here.
you where I just fucking say
But
shit.
you
I'm trying to-
did. All right, look. We were thinking because this is a video game podcast.
Right.
And, well, not most of our topics, but a lot of the times, like right this second, we
Right.
talk about not video game stuff.
Right.
Not
Okay.
that there's anything wrong with that. Stop.
Right.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Uh,
But for example, John, I think he was calling
Hi.
it the Heroes Podcast.
Well,
we
that's just
That's a working title name where we would kind of extract the comic book and movie talk and Marvel, MCU, DC stuff and drop it in its own podcast.
I like that.
Where so that'll leave this podcast to focus on gaming news, gaming movies, and all that stuff, and all MCU, DCU, DC Comics, all those news that we like to talk about. When you guys just regurgitate new Rockstar shit, that can be in its own.
Hey, whoa.
You guys do that though.
Theories are universal across the board. Just because the outlet that I get it from is New
It's
Rockstar.
from the
Shout
same guy?
out to Eric Voss.
Don't get distracted. I'm asking.
what I'm saying?
I guess this
No,
also
no,
goes
no,
for
you
the
need to
audience
understand.
too because they listen to
Well,
us.
yeah,
fact.
because I know, I'm
So,
just saying.
what do you guys think about that? About taking it out and into a quote unquote heroes podcast?
And that
where
means more
we
content
can
throughout the
focus
week.
on
You know what I think?
gameplay. I mean, on that.
Fuck you. Anyways.
Tell 'em.
Keep-
Tell 'em.
What I
Came
do?
at me for fucking Eric Voss. I
Right.
also listened to what's that one? The theory one? The
Game Theory?
No, not game
Oh,
theory.
cool game
Film
theory.
theory?
Also game theory. Shout out Matt Pat.
We're not shouting on
Shout out
Matt
to
back
Matt
here.
Pat. He doesn't need it.
Matt can
Matt
suck
Pat.
my dick.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm starting beef, baby. That's fine.
He's like the
He's like one of the
nicest
most
guy.
nicest
Yeah,
people on YouTube ever.
he's a sweetheart.
Sure.
I don't doubt he's a sweetheart. I don't care. I don't
Sure.
care. What are we like the game, the podcast?
Anyways, I like this. I like this hero sandwich podcast you're talking about.
Oh,
Hero sandwich.
Hero sandwich.
Pretty good.
I have a hungry.
That's
Gyro,
not-
you know how at the end of Avengers they go get the
shawarma.
shawarma. There you go.
Shawarma.
Yeah.
Yeah. The shawarma
Pretty good
cast.
stuff.
Shawarma pod.
All right, that's disgusting. All right, but
Shawarmas.
any hoosies.
Uh-huh.
Just a thought. So if you guys have opinions on that, let us know. Because I mean,
I
Griffin.
like it.
Ever since Griffin made that offhand comment, I
That,
thought
that shit
about
live
it.
rent free in Alex's head.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, we are a gaming podcast. Why is Loki 75% of the podcast?
True.
But until then, you will suck this trailer talk about what if.
Right.
Hey,
That's
So-
right.
we're gonna review Loki a little later in the episode because obviously we do that here.
Bet your fucking ass I am.
But the next Marvel show got a trailer, and it's What If.
Yeah, man.
Marvel's What If
Oh,
gasp.
There you go.
I got
Hey,
an eagle, bro.
how do we feel about it? How do we
I
feel?
like it. Everybody saw it? You saw
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
Saw it? Yeah, saw it.
Obviously.
Jane, pull it up. I just want to say that.
I don't like when Rafa gets his way.
Yeah, for real, I don't.
I think I like it better when Rafa's
We haven't even
oppressed.
done it yet. You haven't even
I
done
know,
the
but
thing
now
that I
that you
wanted
know,
to be
but now
done.
that you know it exists, you keep fucking saying it.
I said it like twice.
That's too many times.
No, I said it like twice.
Get it?
Just one too many.
times.
All right, man. Look, talk about the trailer, dog.
It's pretty cool, man. They show Captain Britain. Captain
Carter, you idiot.
What?
Yeah,
Fuck are
Captain
you
Britain.
saying?
He's doing.
He's doing the
Captain
Rafa
Carter.
thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Captain Carter.
it's
No,
Captain
he knows
Captain
who it is.
Britain,
He
yeah,
knows who
dude.
it is. He's doing the Captain America.
I highly
Captain
doubt he
Britain.
does.
Yeah, Captain Britain.
Tell
baby.
me you know it was actually Captain
Huh?
Carter. Tell me you know.
Did you know it's Captain
She
Captain
Carter?
said her name. Yeah, like I'm Captain Carter. I'm like,
Okay,
yeah,
all right, cool. As long
You
as-
said no, you're not.
No, you're Captain.
Your name
Britain.
is Captain Britain.
Yeah, Captain,
Captain
Britain.
England.
Yeah,
Captain
you're not-
England. All right. Anyway,
Yeah. I like it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. I feel like it's gonna somehow tie into the main MCU or whatever. Even though it's not going, even though they're saying they're not, it's not going to.
like you're not looking at me. You're not looking at me. I mean, you're looking at me, but you're not looking at him. He's shaking his head.
I
Nasty
think-
shit.
I think it's somehow gonna connect to like the what's it called
Multiverse of Madness.
that yeah.
I think the only way it connects is the fact that there is a multiverse.
There
That's
you go.
it.
Shit,
Like
I
this
was
shit-
right.
no, you piece of shit. I think it's literally just like,
yeah.
hey, these other universes exist. Just take a peek into them. But
Yeah.
that's it.
That's what
And
I
like it's
think.
just an anthology. Doesn't have shit to
I
do
know.
with
I
anything.
know.
The actor's saying no.
I just said no.
You guys are completely off. It's literally just like one of those like, what if like, hey,
Like the
this-
comics.
Yeah,
It's just an
That's
anthology.
literally
No,
that's what he's saying.
No, but he's saying it's like a universe. Like, no, the comics is straight up like,
No,
hey, this shit does not. This is not canon. This is not
I
another
know.
universe. This is like straight up like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if Spider-Man had the powers of Doctor Strange? That's it. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, I know what it is.
I know that.
know-
I'm
we
saying,
know what
I'm
it is,
saying,
dude.
if for whatever the hell Rafa wants, I'm like at the very least. No, I'm like at the very most. That's how it would quote unquote connect. But I know it's just a.
Well, my thoughts are like it's not gonna connect at all. Like I'm pretty
no,
sure
it's just a. It's just a. It's literally just
You know
so.
what'd be really
It's literally
cool?
what it is. A what if.
Wouldn't it be really cool if, like, in the Doctor Strange movie, like in the background, you see clips of that or something? Like, let's say he's going through like the universes.
Oh, and they
It's
just
just
like
animated.
run the
And
what
you
if
see-
shit in the background.
like the
Yeah,
Spider-Man movie, the animated one, where
Yeah.
like you see different versions of Spider-Man, and like a girl with like a Spider-Man robot. Like,
Yeah.
did you not see the movie?
No, yeah, I did. But, yeah.
Because he looked at me
Yeah,
like,
he gave me
what the fuck are you talking about?
blankest look on the planet and said,
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you not see? Did you not see
Had
that?
to double
No,
check.
but
you
that's
know?
what I'm saying. Like, just the multiverse of madness, right? So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get like different multiverses. Like, wouldn't it be cool? If you just in the background, like an Easter egg, you see some of the what if episodes on there. Like,
Nah, man.
like zombies, because the Marvel zombies is gonna be one of them for sure.
That's one
Yeah,
of the things
I'm
I'm super
excited
excited
about
for. Is
that
Marvel
one.
that
Zombies.
is the one I'm excited for the most. Like,
That's gonna be really cool.
not that I want to rank them, but yeah, that's the one because I'm like I love Marvel Zombies. That
I
story
feel
was
like that's
crazy.
the most popular one too, right?
Of course
it
Marvel-
is.
Out of
Yeah.
the, what,
But
But I
what
wonder
if
if they're gonna
series?
make it as fucked up as the comics.
Yeah, those comics were.
I hope
Wild.
they do.
I don't know. I don't
I don't think they
reference.
will.
Yeah, I don't think they either. Well, actually, they might because it's like a whole separate standalone thing.
Yeah, but it's still like under the whole
I wonder.
Marvel Disney
MCU,
thing,
like
yeah.
because MCU they talk about dark stuff, but they talk about it in like light with a light on it. So I don't see him going as dark as the comic because that
Yeah,
comic
no.
went and it was disgusting.
Yeah, for reference, mini spoiler. I mean, this shit's been out for like years,
Fucking
so it's
10,
okay.
10 plus
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. At one point, Spider-Man legit kills his grandmother
Yep.
and Mary Jane and eats them.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he has to live as a zombie with that knowledge.
Yeah.
That shit was.
I
wild.
remember in one of the comics after that, like he decides to not be Spider-Man anymore or something like that in Marvel Zombies, and he rips his skin off instead of the suit.
Yeah.
And they kind of do it in kind of homage to that one comic where he like throws his suit in the dumpster in the trash, but he throws his skin away. Like they're not going to do that.
No, I don't.
They're
think so.
definitely not going to do that.
I think it's going to be very
hope they do.
PG, like PG-13 zombies. Yeah. We're not going to get like ultra gratuitous violence here. That's not going to happen.
Which sucks because I really want that.
Yeah, but I'm just happy that it's getting some sort of recognition. Like, to see Marvel Zombies in motion is enough for me at this point.
Oh, most definitely.
That's one of my favorite storylines.
Yeah, that, and I was actually really interested in the like, what if Killmonger saved Tony Stark?
I feel like that was the most like left field one.
Yeah, that was definitely very odd.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay, sure. and then I'm like, okay, yeah. What the fuck you got to say about that?
Well, no. Cause I was gonna say I think like they named like 12 to 18 people, and like 3 of them just didn't come back. Like Tony Stark didn't come back. I think Chris Evans didn't come back.
Yeah.
And like
you mean Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I don't know what I said.
Yeah,
Tony Stark.
You said Tony Stark.
Yeah,
I got what you meant because
it's the same person. It's the same person. It's the same person.
Literally Tony Stark. But yeah, he just didn't come back at all, which is weird because I think I heard something about he also had like a contract where he still has like one more appearance in a Marvel movie.
His contract when it comes to I was with Tony Stark, but when it comes to him, his contract like every other year is like some extended a touch.
Yeah.
But I did hear that he has like one more appearance and that he was coming back one more time. But he's been doing that for like the last 10 years.
Dog, he's been saying I'm not doing this shit no more for years. Like we weren't supposed to get an Iron Man 3.
I forget where I heard this, but like they said that they are changing up the Marvel contracts.
They did say that, yeah.
Where it's like they're shortening them and allowing people to like just I think it's like maybe 1 or 2 movies, and then every 1 or 2 movies they like renegotiate everything, which I think is both really great for the actors, but at the same time could also cuck them in a way.
It depends because I mean like let's say for example Robert Downey Jr. right now I think he's still the highest paid one,
100%.
Right? What was I gonna say?
Did you look at my beautiful me and you forgot?
I looked at something and my brain got.
He said, "Howdy doody."
Is that what happened there?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay,
he said, "I got par."
For example, like he's the highest paid one, right? So, I wonder if he would be worth more if that contract was like that.
What do you mean, like
because
every 2 movies he gets a newer contract?
Yeah, because I mean he was under contract for like I think these contracts were going for like 4, 5, 6, 7 films, right? They were long contracts.
Yeah.
And obviously, like he's locked in from that first rate. And obviously, Marvel is bigger now than it ever was. And every time it's bigger now than it ever was.
They have so much money.
So I wonder why that tactic. You know,
well,
like
Kevin Feige straight up said that like we want these people to be here because they want to be here, not because they're contractually obligated. Like you're here in the MCU because you want to do something with the MCU. So if you lock someone into a contract for 8+ years, 9+ years, and to a set amount of money. First, if that movie does good, there's going to be like renegotiations and shit like that. But at the same time, like maybe they don't want to do that shit no more, or like they feel like they're bound to this shit. Whereas if someone's there because they want to be there, that can open the door to more possibilities, and you know, you get more out of the actor because they want to be a part of this thing that's bigger than themselves.
If it's actually that's very good for us.
That's what Kevin Feige said.
Yeah.
That's what Kevin Feige said, and I believe him because that's my daddy. I made it in. What? Oh shit! I made it in. I got an eagle. That was nasty.
That was wild. One thing, nothing related to this. I keep beating the shell.
I'm sorry, y'all.
This game needs replays.
Yeah,
like the last when you chip it in and stuff like that, and you make it in. It needs to have a replay.
I hope it made it.
Can you saved it? Can you pull it up? I want to see.
Let me see if I can.
But no, Kevin Feige for real has I have no reason to not believe him. He steered that Marvel ship in like the most amazing directions.
100%.
So if he says that, I'm all with it.
I did.
All right, John.
Can you
pull it up?
Here. All right, so we're pulling up my clip of my
say
amazing
it
shot.
after.
Yeah.
After I already pulled
Just
it
my
up.
clip. So here we go. Curve shot. Whoop. For all the audio listeners, we're watching my curve shot on stroke 3. It was an eagle. Look at it go. I'm over here.
Wow, holy shit.
Look
That's
at that.
Bro, no way.
a nutty ass fucking shot.
And I chipped it in.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
Yep. And I got an eagle. That was awesome.
That is I'm impressed.
I won't be replicated 100%.
No, that
I can
was
definitely
crazy.
not do that ever
That
again.
was fucking.
That was a
absolute-
one and done. And we did
Meh.
it on the playing pod.
Hey,
I would give that a meh.
Suck my whole ball sack.
Buy the game and try that shit.
I can do it.
no,
Rafa, you can
cannot.
barely make in a putt. You're gonna make that.
can do it.
Oh, he's coming at you in golf terms that you
real?
can't even putt.
You would get a triple
I can-
bogey.
I can putt.
That is a thing, right? Triple bogey?
Oh yeah.
Also,
Oh yeah. I'm an expert.
also, side note. Did y'all know that there's a game show for mini golf called Holy Moly? I just started watching it. It's not all that.
Oh, you're actually watching it.
But
It's
why
not all
would
that.
you?
Why? Because
not
I'm
all
really
that.
into golf right now, and in mini form, it's my favorite.
Hey, bro. Are we going to Ricardo's Top Golf joint?
Oh, I was
We're gonna talk about that.
I legit was gonna bring it up.
Yeah, we're
I had it planned to bring it up today.
yeah, we're gonna.
Here in pod.
Like, on pod?
Yeah, I was gonna bring it
Oh,
up on the
shit,
pod.
that's
we're
funny.
gonna start beefing.
Why?
We're gonna start beefing.
Yeah.
Are we going? Are we going?
Because the Mario Golf, golf. Why
Yeah.
not?
What a
why not?
hilarious.
So guys, listeners out there, we have a friend named Ricardo. He's a good buddy of ours. We've been knowing him for all our life since
over 20 years at this point.
Jesus.
For
since
real?
like second, third grade.
Yeah. What's crazy here, right? So, Rafa, I've known you for at least 24 years, right?
Yes.
Right. 24 years.
Yeah,
Right.
bro.
John, how old are you?
I am 25.
Okay, no, not that much.
No,
Maybe
I've
20
known Rafa
years.
my whole life.
John wasn't John. I think I met John when he was in kindergarten. I think.
I met you. I knew about you guys since preschool.
Preschool. How old are you in
I'm-
preschool? Run it back right
Preschool is
now.
at least like 5 or 6.
Like 5 or 6.
So
No, I think
20.
5,
Like
6
4
is
or 5,
kindergarten, right? So like 4 or 5.
5, 6.
More
6 is
for-
kindergarten, 5 is
We'll say
pre.
we'll round it to 20 years.
He's in
We'll
five.
round
I'd say
Also,
2 decades.
kindergarten.
Yeah, we've known each other for 2 decades.
Oh, I mean,
A little bit more than 2 decades.
Now-
Isn't it 4? Is
we're having like a
preschool?
2
It
different
doesn't
conversations
matter.
at the same
It
time.
doesn't. We've already landed 20 years. That's it.
It's
At
been.
least.
I've known
At
you
It's
guys
been
my whole
20,
life.
21 years.
Yeah, 20, 21
At
years.
least.
So our friend is in the triangle, the original
Yes.
trifecta,
The
because it was
OG
me,
tribe.
Rafa, and Ricardo.
And Ricardo.
His
Yeah.
birthday is this week.
It
Sound
is.
off in the chat. Do you think we should go to his Top Golf?
It'll
No,
be like,
no.
well, actually, no.
Little
yeah,
little
it's like-
backstory to that. Ricardo has always brought up Top Golf to us,
Yes.
to the group,
Yes.
to the friend group, and we all every single time told him to shut the fuck up and get out of here. And nobody gave a shit. Nobody paid attention to it. Like Top Golf, ain't nobody gonna do Top Golf, and just talking shit, right?
Yeah. Imagine a bunch of Hispanics rolling up to top.
Bro,
golf.
Top Golf sounds fun as fuck.
No, it
and-
does. It does. It does. I'm with
Yeah.
it. It does.
And
We're spiteful
his
motherfuckers.
birthday's
I know.
coming up next week, and he invited pretty much everybody. He's like, hey, he was very polite about it, by the way, when he messaged me.
Which is fucking hilarious. That he's
Yeah.
very polite to us when we are the biggest
And
assholes.
we just told him to eat ass and all this other shit. But he was like,
Yum.
hey man, it's my birthday next week, and I'm thinking about doing Top Golf. He sent me like screenshots of like the price, like these are the prices, this and that. It's gonna be Friday at this time. Come if you want, but if you don't, I understand. I love you. I'm like, wow, this is
love
I
you.
love
This
That's
is so
cool.
polite that
Did he actually? I love you.
Let me pull it up.
Oh, you don't have to like pull up the text.
No,
or
you
nothing.
don't have to. Don't read it out loud.
I'm pulling up the text.
Pull it.
Just
Pull it up,
put the
Jamie.
last
I'm
time.
Got
pulling
it.
up, Jamie.
Got
I'm pulling
it.
up, Jamie.
You want me to screen share that?
I'm pulling up the receipts. All right, I'm pulling receipts right here.
Okay, I got
That's
you.
really
I
strange.
don't know why I was looking for it too on my phone. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie.
pulled out your
I'm not gonna
phone.
lie. He pulled his phone. I was like, my time to
Wow,
shine.
sounds all right.
You pull out your phone. I'm like, what,
Okay,
he say
so,
he loves you too, or no?
Shout out to Ricardo. But I'm gonna read your
You don't gotta do that. I
You
don't
don't
you don't
gotta do
gotta
all
Read
do
the
that.
last
that.
part.
Just letting you know that
No, he's gonna
read
read
the
the whole
whole
thing.
yes, just letting you know that my birthday is next week Friday, July 16th, and I want to do Top Golf.
Happy birthday.
It's Top Golf Schaumburg, right? If you want to come, that would be dope. If not, then it's cool too. I already told everybody else too. Then he sent me the screenshot of like the prices and the location and shit like that, right?
He does.
As you do.
Continuing on. This is just on one giant message,
One
right?
like block of text.
Like it's a message. You know what I'm saying? So you just kind of went in.
Oh, so your phone was like, bing.
Yes. I love
Alright.
Ricardo, but you know how Ricardo messages you? Where you get like 10 messages
He
back
messages
to
you
back?
like the dude from Malcolm in the Middle talks. The little black kid from Malcolm in the Middle.
fucked.
Holy
You know what I'm talking
shit.
about? What's his name? Stevie? Stewie?
Yeah, Stevie.
No,
Stevie.
that's
It's-
the
He, it's like he talks like that, but it's on fast forward.
Yeah, like it's not one word at a time,
Yeah.
but it's like a
it's
sentence or a fragment at a time.
yeah. But
It's
it
like, hey,
doesn't-
you want to
but
go
it
to Top Golf? Bing! Hey, everybody's gonna be there. Bing! Feel
Yeah.
free to come. Bing! It's
If you
like-
can't, that's
yeah.
fine.
And then like you're trying to type in a response and you get like 5. Like he just keeps going and going and going. But I love Ricardo. But yeah, that's what he does.
That's hilarious.
Just pointing out that he does that. So then he said, after he sent me the screenshot, it says, "Those are the prices. Just so you don't get any surprises. Give me a heads up. I love that. I also showed everyone else this. I didn't need to know that, but thank you." He said, "If you can come, cool! Exclamation point. If not, then I still love you." That's what he said.
Oh,
he's still.
That's an ultimatum.
Yeah, I asked what time. He said around 7 p.m. And I told him on a Friday night. Asked him. He said yes, and then we again told me in the suburbs in Schaumburg, and I said, okay, 80%. I'm going.
It's funny because he put out a poll in the chat. I don't know. Yeah, he put out a poll to see. He wants a head count, obviously, because it's a group activity. You need to know how many people are going.
Right.
So he hit the group chat. He put a poll up. Going, not going for that date.
Right.
I immediately went in there and added a third option, most likely.
Oh man, I thought he.
I thought it was legit. That's why I put it. That's
let
why
me
I put
assume.
most likely.
Let me assume that everybody clicked most likely.
I put most
or
likely.
no.
Majority of the people put most likely.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh geez, I thought he really did that. I
Well,
was just like, well, you know what? And
Alex
most likely
did.
I will, but who knows? Like,
So, but here's
really
my
don't
reason
know.
because
Great minds think alike, Alex.
I feel kind of bad. I do because he said originally he was in between the Thursday. He was in between Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday is the day we're streaming and we're potting and stuff. So I put in the chat.
That's why you said no.
I was like, yo, I can't that day because we're streaming and we're potting. And he moved it to Friday to accommodate.
Well, he said Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. So it's not like
You know what? I like. I
Why
feel
is
like
this happening right now?
Ricardo is.
Why are we discussing this?
We're
We
just
were talking about something, right?
yeah,
Yeah, Mario Golf.
Yeah, cool.
Top Golf.
Oh,
This works.
It's on the
We're not a
topic-
gaming
it's on the
podcast
topic
anymore.
It's
list.
right there. Top
It's
golf.
we're
right
not a
there.
gaming
John,
podcast.
I'm looking at the topic list. It says Adin Ross,
Yeah.
Witcher,
I wrote
Marvel's
that.
What If.
No.
Are we going to Ricardo's Top Golf? That's what it
Yes.
says.
This was a
Yes.
gaming podcast
But,
at one point.
You know what? Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like Ricardo is actually he's trying to mastermind us right now and manipulate us to go. Okay.
I feel like you're
let me
living
give my
rent-free.
reasons.
You know
Let me
he
give my
listens, right?
reasons. That's one of my reasons. He knows that we pod. He knows that we record on Saturday. And if he's been listening, he knows that we're talking about, doing
their stream.
Well, now he does.
that it's been but he knows that it's been, he knows some of the inside
He's a
workings
smart.
here,
He's a
smart
smart
cookie,
cookie, yeah.
so he kind of knows
He's one of
what's
those
going on
engineers,
here,
right?
right? So he's an engineer. I'm pretty sure he engineered himself to know
Oh,
He built the computer
that would right. He built
He built the
But now
computer
it's
that
like
knows.
chicken and egg. What came first? Ricardo's
Yeah.
both.
He's like a timekeeper.
Yeah, he's a timekeeper.
He's part
And
of the
so-
Tennessee
He's part of the
Association.
So
he's behind everything.
Oh,
So,
he's got to deal with
he's in
Ricardo.
that place.
King.
He's
Oh
king.
my
He's king of the
God.
Con- It's Ricardo the Conqueror.
Ricardo, the monkey from Tang.
Yeah. So
It's Ricky. Tang.
You know the
Ricardo the
orangutan.
orangutan from Tang.
Ricardo the orangutan.
It's Ricky Conk.
I just
Ricky
realized
Kong.
it's called Tang. Orangutan.
And it's orange.
That's wild. Look, see, I'm not the only
Wait,
one.
like
Yo!
Tang?
I didn't
Wait,
think
like
about that.
Tang?
You're right.
The juice, the
The
drink.
juice.
I thought
Orangutan.
because it was tangy.
No,
I'm like,
Well,
ooh, that
yes,
not even
yes,
tangy.
it's tangy.
It is tangy.
No,
Yeah,
it's
no,
like-
it's
like
it's
orange
orange
juice.
I get it, but it's not that.
Nah, it's tangy,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, motherfucker. But when you drink orange juice,
Hey, whoa, where the fuck did
yo,
this
you need to
shit
chill out. You need to chill the fuck out.
This shit is
You need to
tangy,
chill out.
bitch.
You need to chill
This
out.
shit
You
is
need to chill
tangy.
the fuck out.
Okay,
You
wait,
need to chill
wait.
out.
So what's happening here is
Flip that.
we all just realized
Clip
that
that.
Tang is named after
No,
the
no, no,
orangutan,
I-
and it's
Yeah.
not tangy.
Yeah, it is.
No,
it's
it's not.
it's
It's like-
orange. It's orange.
Orange
Like,
doesn't equal tangy. It's citrusy. It's not tangy.
It's got some tang to it.
Yes,
I
it
was like, I
does.
remember as a kid, I was
As
like,
a tit.
as a tit, as a tit. I remember as a little booby when I was a little boy. And I was like, I took a sip of tang and I was like, that tangin'. I remember that as a young man.
that do be tanging.
That do be. I'm like, shit. That shit do be tangin'.
You feel like an orangutan right now.
I'm like,
But
This is not false advertising.
oh,
This-
shit.
This do be tanging.
oh shit! I want bananas now. This shit's delicious.
all right, hold on. So our orangutan friend is manipulating us. Keep going.
Yes. So
The-
Ricardo,
the
We're being
orangutan.
manipulated by an orangutan.
because Ricardo knows how we are. He knows that we'll talk shit and say no to everything, right?
Yeah.
He knows that we're antisocial
I'm
towards
fickle.
Ricardo's ideas, right? For the most part.
Yeah.
So then, he had a plan. He's been working on this plan since last time.
Since the last time he recommended we
he
all
did.
go.
So he's like, okay, so for Rafa, I'm gonna tell him that I love him. I'm gonna give him all this information. I'm gonna guilt trip him to go in there with Alex and John and Hector.
Oh,
and them.
it's hitting now. I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Got
you know
it.
So he's like, hey guys,
he's taking us out on the side.
I'm thinking about having it on Saturday. Already being a fan of the podcast. I already know that we do things on Saturday for the podcast. So he knows, like, dude, he's playing 4D chess on you guys.
Oh my god,
he knew that you were gonna say, God, we can't because we're doing the podcast. We're doing this on Saturday. We won't have time.
He
for
originally
that.
wanted Friday in the first place.
So then he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll just move it to Friday. So
You're making Ricardo sound like such a bitch.
Shut the fuck up. See, so he did that to make you feel bad because now in your mind he moved the whole day
for
Friday for you for the pod.
When he wanted Friday the whole time.
Well, exactly.
Friday was what he wanted, and he's all like, "But how can I get these guys to come for sure on a Friday?"
Exactly. So mad that your face is making you think.
That's legit. It's legit what happened. I'm willing to put money on this shit.
No,
I'm willing to put money on this shit. This is exactly what happened.
You're not gonna get me. Because now I'm not going.
Nice try, Ricardo.
Nice try, Ricardo. You can take fuck you trying to celebrate your birthday with your friends.
You can take that golf club.
It's funny because if he's masterminding to hang out with people that he loves and cares about. But
you can take that golf club, put it right in your ass, buddy.
But we're such shitheads. It's turning into this whole negative thing. He just wants to spend time with the people he loves.
You know what? Even if that was the plan, that's just so that we could hang out
with him on his birthday.
It's not even. Yeah, it's not even like I'm haha. It's just like I just want to hang out with my guys.
The problem is that he's trying to manipulate us.
Right, and I don't play.
And I don't get manipulated.
I don't negotiate with manipulators.
That's right. Guess what, buddy? Tang is about an orangutan. Fuck you.
Wait, but he knows that because he is the orangutan.
He said, "I made Tang."
He's playing the long con. He's been trying to get us to go to Topgolf since he invented Tang.
You know what? Since I was in preschool,
you are dumb.
It took him 20 years so that when I turned 25 and he turns how old? 29.
29.
That we will go to Topgolf. Since I was a baby, he's
been playing it since you were a tit.
Since I was a young booby,
a little tit.
Since I was a little booby, he was like, when I turn 29, we're gonna play golf.
What a horrible master plan.
Would it be crazy that there's a whole other layer where he owns part of Topgolf in Schaumburg? He's trying to get the numbers go up.
They're not doing good because of COVID. So he's like, I gotta get fucking.
I gotta get anybody in this bitch.
But guys, it's my birthday. I was born this day. Like,
yeah.
Man, Ricardo's wild.
It's like he had a problem. Just go to bar rescue. Those guys are pretty good.
He's a mastermind, dude.
That dude will yell at you.
Playing 4D chess.
Yeah, man.
While we're out here playing checkers.
Maybe Ricardo's Loki. Maybe he's a Loki variant.
Yeah,
he's a variant.
He's a variant Loki. Yeah.
You know what? I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. So Marvel's What If, pretty good. That was a good conversation.
Yeah,
Marvel's What If,
pretty good. Yeah, man. I can't wait.
I
can't wait for the What If episode when we go to Topgolf. That's gonna be fun.
That's a good episode.
That's
a good episode. I've seen it already.
That timeline might not happen.
It might not happen. Yeah.
All right, that shit might get erased.
What's it called? What's it?
They prune it.
It
might get pruned.
Prune it. All right, let's talk about more topics because that was it for Marvel's What If. I think we handled that.
No, let's bring it back to gaming, Alex.
To gaming.
That's right. Because something else that's gaming related got a trailer as well.
Wouldn't it be books?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
But no, because they also
first.
Yeah, bitch. But they also talk about the game. Witchercon, baby.
Hey,
Witchercon. No, it's in tandem. It's in tandem with the games and the what? Yes, it was a book first.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's in tandem with the games and the show.
Built on the story of the books, and then they made books after.
Yeah. But the Witchercon has to do with the Netflix series and the games.
There's a convention for The Witcher.
It just was this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this weekend. Witchercon.
I feel it's just like a fancy name.
It's like a Witcher state of play essentially. It's just a day for everybody to. They showed trailers for The Witcher season 2, which is supposed to come out December 17th.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to December 17th.
That late?
December 17th. And then they are also making an animated show.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that.
I brought it in there. It's like The Nightmare of the Wolf or some shit. That comes out sooner. That's in August. August 23rd, I believe.
Do you know what that one covers?
I don't know exactly.
The Witcher.
The Witcher.
The Witcher, yeah.
You smart.
And the Witcher story. I hope it's like a younger Geralt or a completely different Witcher because there are other Witchers. Obviously.
What if they do a
Geralt, Harold, Geralt, young Geralt,
Geralt and Harold?
That is
Harold.
a disgusting
And then
name for
Duralt.
a bunch of Witchers. Duralt, Harold, Geralt.
Siri has to change her name to Geralt.
All right.
Go ahead. What was
Wow.
You were talking.
No, but you asked me a question. Somebody
You
asked me a
were
question.
talking.
Yeah, but I have no idea what that show's about. Although I am interested in it just because it looked cool as shit. And then I think they talked a little bit more about the Series X optimized version of The Witcher 3,
I've been
the
waiting
complete
for
edition. I am looking forward to this. I don't give a fuck. I'll beat that game again.
I actually purposely waited once I found
Wait,
out
are
that
they
was coming.
remastering it?
They're remastered. It's getting optimized. Like
Yeah.
they're doing the Series S and X version.
But that means that they're upgrading the graphics, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Like heavily.
I don't know.
I want to say maybe like ray tracing and shit like that. Maybe I hope so.
I would hope it's super heavily because I've actually never beat the games, like
Me
any
neither.
of them.
I beat the third one only, and I want to go back and beat the second one, but I'm just too.
Well, I
lazy.
mean, I've tried to play the third one, and even then, I thought it still looked pretty bad.
It looked horrible.
Yeah,
It looked
so
horrible.
I'm just
Witcher
like,
3
if
was
they-
great when it came out. Y'all is bugging.
No, yeah, 100%. But like trying to play it
now it's a little rough.
Yeah.
is like, dude, like this is.
It's a little clunky. So I am looking forward to like the optimized
Yeah,
version.
that for sure I am.
But this version is gonna have Netflix Witcher content in it. So I think it'll have all the DLC, like a complete
Is
edition.
it gonna have Hunchback Titty Girl?
Yennefer?
Yeah.
She's in the
But
show.
like the Hunchback Titty version.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
She
Well,
looks
it's Witcher
pretty
3,
bad.
so
Yeah.
I think they're way past that.
But
But
I mean,
I think I hope that there's
A
like
skin?
a Henry Cavill skin
that would be cool.
That'd
for
be really cool.
Geralt. I'll
Yeah.
play the fuck out of that.
Yeah,
but
he better get naked in the
I love
bathtub.
Superman.
But
Yeah.
I know they might also let you wear his armor from.
I don't want the armor. I
from-
want the face.
I want
He
his
didn't
I want
have
the
any
pants.
body. I want the bathtub with Henry Cavill in it.
Want
I want the Hunchback Titty Girl who's nice.
Yennefer's
She's
in
a
it.
sweet girl.
I
I want.
thought she was like kind of mean.
I don't know. I didn't
Yeah, well,
finish
she
it.
was
I didn't
nice
finish the
before.
show.
She was nice when she was ugly.
I didn't finish the show. Who knows?
You should finish the show.
You didn't finish the show?
No.
I
It was actually
highly,
pretty good.
I highly advocate the show, and
I-
I do understand why people just didn't
read the
like
book.
it.
Oh,
I read 2.5 Witcher books, and they covered most of the show, so I know what happens. But I just never got around to finishing it. Like
Also-
I think I'm like one episode before then.
Also, I
So
love
then you're not,
in the
like,
trailer. Real quick, what's that dude's name? It was the bear guy in the books.
Man, bear, pig.
It's not Bear.
Man, bear, pig.
You know what I'm talking about, Alex? You know what I'm talking about? There's,
Al Gore.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm talking about though. There's a chapter in the books that
yes,
deals
yes,
with
yes,
like
yes.
this half man, half bear.
Yeah.
If you look in the trailer for a brief moment,
see
you can
that?
see it. Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
that dude,
that story's cool.
that they're gonna do that story, and I think the dude who plays him is the guy who played is his name Thorin Giantsbane or whatever the fuck from Game of Thrones.
The redhead dude,
The
the
redheaded
red beard
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
He's a great pick for that story.
Do you know his name, Hector? He was in Game of Thrones. He's redheaded,
He likes
and he
the
likes
tall
the
lady.
tall girl. He likes Brienne of Tarth.
He's a really great actor. I know exactly.
He's a
what
great
you're talking
actor,
about,
and
but I don't know. his
he's
name.
gonna be in Witcher season 2, and I think Jason Momoa's gonna be in Witcher season 2. That might have just been a fan casting. I'm not too
I don't
familiar
know.
with
He's
that.
gonna play,
But they're gonna do
Aquaman.
that storyline, which I just finished reading that chapter not too long ago, and I'm super excited for it.
That storyline's really cool.
And they picked that was like perfect casting.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Because he's like a super chatty guy.
I wonder if they're just gonna do, because the first 2 Witcher books are anthologies,
Yeah,
and then you get the actual Witcher 1 book, which was one whole story.
right.
Mm.
So, because you know how season 1 was an anthology, it's a bunch of little stories.
In the
The show.
oh yes and no. I think what they're doing is they're kind of blending the anthology.
Well,
with,
they were like, they posed the overarching story, but there were still individual stories that happened.
Yeah, I
right?
think like each episode, like the beats are from like maybe the smaller
Yeah.
stories, but the overarching story, like they're doing both at the same
Yeah.
time.
So I wonder if they're going to, how far they're gonna go with it.
By the way, it was Tormund Giantsbane.
Tormund Giantsbane. I don't know what the fuck I said.
I thought you were looking
That's
up
the
an
homie.
actor name.
I mean, I
His
was
real
looking
name.
up his like.
But a lot of
celebrity-
people, a lot more people know
Yeah,
about
yeah,
Game
yeah.
of Thrones. They might not know his actual name. So
But
I'm
anyway,
trying to-
that's a great cast.
that's a great casting. He plays a
Uh,
giant talking bear.
yeah.
person.
Because he is a giant talking bear person.
Christopher Heavju.
I feel like you're pronouncing that wrong,
But
but
it's all right. It's all right. Mr. Heavju is gonna be there. Yeah,
Mr.
Witcher.
Giantsbane.
So I'm excited for all that. I have to finish season 1.
I'm excited for the Series X optimized version of The Witcher.
that's for sure because I can actually go ahead and.
Actually, I'm excited for
can
all
play
that. I was like, oh, actually, the show. Oh, actually,
look at us
the animated.
being excited for CD Projekt Red shit after being hurt by
Alright.
Cyberpunk.
Hey, don't fuck this one up.
No,
Please.
the game's already made. They physically, unless they break it.
They tried to patch up Cyberpunk and they made it worse with each patch.
Oh.
So like, I don't even know if it's still playable at this point. I haven't tried it.
I'm waiting for the Series X version.
I heard it's still not playable on PlayStation, even after all the updates.
Even when they put it back
I
on
saw a
the.
recent article saying like, "Hey, this shit is still not playable."
Damn.
That's unfortunate.
That's what
Because that game was actually decent.
yeah,
that's
it
super
was
unfortunate.
alright. It was alright.
Maybe
what
stick
else we
to
got?
ye old, man.
We're talking about. We want to talk about some rumors. Anybody want to talk about some?
I love
Like gamers?
rumors.
I love gossip. I'm a gossipy bitch.
Me too.
Well, I,
Gossip Girl, new Gossip Girls on HBO Max, pretty good.
Shut
you
up.
said Gossip Girl nudes.
No, what the fuck?
Nudes.
I said new Gossip Girl, like the
Oh.
new remake of it. It's on there.
Gross. I'm not
Care
interested
about that.
anymore. Unless they
I don't
get
wanna hear you
naked.
talk.
Unless there's nudes.
Yeah. Put them in the.
Got your poker.
I was gonna say put them in the
Yeah.
poker chat.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Run it back, baby.
You guys need
New
to cut
rumors.
it out.
GTA rumors
Yes, sir.
are
Yes,
are,
sir.
are
Are always
rumbling.
Yes, sir.
They're a rumbling again.
They're in
Yeah.
amok.
So somebody quote unquote leaked this information saying that GTA 6 is going to take place in Vice City, a modern one, not in the
Modern Vice
80s,
City.
a modern Miami, and it's going to be an ever-evolving city similar to what you see in Fortnite. So like the environments are going to evolve and change over time. So Vice City, when we get the game, might not be Vice City when 15 years down
Maybe
the
like
line
a
or whatever.
building or two were gone.
I was just about to say that.
Maybe like they'll put a football field. You know what I'd love? You know what? A modern
Wait,
Vice
was that
City
a
would-
joke about the collapse in Miami? Is that what that was?
Hmm?
Oh my God! I thought he was making a joke about that building
like,
that collapsed.
okay.
I'm
guess
always
we're,
knowledgeable.
We're getting dicey
Could
here,
you tell me
Ooh,
what
right.
happened?
That's-
Wait, that was recent?
Yeah, dumbass shit that happened like last week or
Oh
something.
my
That
God.
building collapsed.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I apologize.
Yeah, man.
man,
no
I
idea.
thought he was like maybe a building or two will collapse.
I
I
was
was like,
like-
yo,
I'm like,
That's,
man,
that's really gnarly.
would
That's
not have thought it would come from
crazy.
him.
right?
Like some
Out of
fucking crazy
everybody.
ass shit.
Well,
Yeah.
so that was a oops.
It's funny because he beat me to that joke, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
okay,
okay,
John.
John's gonna get up.
No, put like a gasp because that was an
Okay,
accident.
here you go.
Yeah, I had no idea. Oh my god,
Cock the gun.
I'm with that.
Do that shit again and watch what happens.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway.
Yes, Dad.
So ever evolving city. Now, my speculation on that is I think that's mainly for GTA Online,
100%.
Yeah.
whatever iteration, because I don't see the story mode, like the single player campaign, working well with the ever evolving city change.
I could see aspects of it
Well,
where it would.
unless they don't like touch areas that are specifically for the story, or like maybe GTA, or like maybe the story will like revert it back to a certain area. I don't know.
Like, what if they do like some cool shit where like you build a mansion because that's gonna be like your thingy, and like you see the progress of a building, and then shit around you is also moving because it's like, I don't know. GTA is fucking weird as shit, so they could really
Yeah.
do anything. That's like, my other thought process is like, let's say you fucking buy land for a stadium for a game
Yeah.
or for a team or whatever. So I don't know. I think it's there's stuff that you could do in the game that would maybe make sense, but
Right. I'm
And also in GTA 5, you can on the story mode you can own businesses.
Like the stocks and stuff, right?
Yeah, but you can also own like a movie theater or like a gas station or whatever.
yeah.
And little side missions come up from that.
But that's a little different than changing like the map. Like when they
that's
say Fortnite-esque, like picture Fortnite when it first released and now.
It's definitely
it's
not
the
the same.
same map, but 100% different. Like there's still remnants of the original map. Like Tilted Towers is
could
gone
be-
and shit like that.
It
Tomato
could,
Town still there?
what they could
No.
do is that
What?
maybe
What?
maybe
They
they
don't have
could,
Tomato Town.
no, it's like Tomato Temple, some shit like
What
that.
kind of bullshit is that, man?
it could be like maybe they put out like DLC or whatever, for like story based, where you play the mission and that mission itself is what changes the
I don't
land.
think so.
I think it's for
Any
strictly
DLC is
online.
more-
Most like
multiplayer.
honestly, most likely it is gonna be online.
Yeah.
But it would be pretty cool if they do some story stuff with it.
I would appreciate I would appreciate it in online because after a while GTA Online just kind of plateaued for me. Like there wasn't like sure there was a bunch of shit like guns and stuff like that, but the environment it just was the same. I do like this idea of an ever evolving world
By the way, you know we're in the minority with GTA. Like GTA is like still thriving like crazy.
No, I know.
Oh, I'm not talking shit on it. I know.
No, I'm not talking shit. I'm saying personally for me, like why I don't play this much.
I'm not saying you're talking shit. I'm just saying like this, like it's still like on Twitch is like it's still one of the most streamed games.
Well, that's more because of the role playing and shit.
Yeah, they're doing GTRP. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, but I mean, still,
yeah, it's still GTA.
It's still GTA.
No, we don't hate GTA here. We love GTA.
No, I know. I'm not saying we hate it. I'm just saying that we don't really play it.
Yeah,
everybody else is still playing it.
Yeah, well,
and now there's a lot more stuff to do, like crazy more stuff.
For the record, I've asked on many occasions for you guys to play with me, and you
haven't asked me.
Okay, well I will.
I've straight deleted it because
no, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
When?
Remember we were discussing what game we're gonna play, all three of us, like 2 weeks ago.
I brought up GTA.
No,
yes, I did.
I brought up GTA.
I said I was down for GTA.
I'm
the
pretty
reason
sure
we didn't play is because I didn't have it.
I don't think I have it either.
And I've said multiple times we should do a part 2 to the heist video.
Absolutely.
This man just started laughing at his own.
No, because he knows what that means. It's not a joke he threw out. It's a joke on me. Guys, I didn't even do that heist.
We didn't do that heist.
No, you guys had a great time. I was swimming around the island for fucking 45 minutes.
That was a blast.
Bro, I was angry that video. And look, not the
I was skateboarding cars.
Not the point. But I, for 1000%, see GTA Online going the Warzone route. Easy.
Yeah.
It's
going to
be
its natural. It's a natural.
It's going to be its own standalone thing. It's going to ever evolve. You might even be able to go back between the cities.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be cool. The only thing that kind of turns me off to that is the same thing. Granted, with Warzone, it's all right, but the engine. Obviously, GTA 6 is going to run different than GTA 5.
Is it going to use the Red Dead engine?
I don't know. The fuck I look like I work at Rockstar?
Talk to him.
I barely know what engine we're on here.
Ask him the question,
Alex.
No. But my thing is, with Modern Warfare to Black Ops, it's a pretty big jump. But when you go to Warzone, it's all right.
It's 100% jump.
Yeah. So imagine something like a GTA where their jumps are astronomical. Like they change shit that you didn't even think needed to change, and then you go back and play GTA 4, for example, when the cars are on butter, like their wheels are just sliding and shit.
Well, I mean, I think it would work fine for a GTA because unlike Call of Duty, GTA doesn't come out every year. So they're gonna be working on this. So let's say they put out the GTA 6 or whatever, and they put out like a new version of online.
Yeah, that's my thing. So if it evolves to
so then it'll be on the new whatever GTA 6 is on will be on that. And
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So if it evolves like GTA Online, so you might not be able to go back to Liberty City. Is what I'm saying. I think it'll just move on to the next city, and you'll just stay there.
Right. Whatever GTA 6 does.
Yeah. You know what I want for if they do Vice City in modern times? Florida Man.
That'll be a lot of fun.
You 1,000,000% you're gonna get a storyline.
You need I know for a fact they will, but that's why I'm so for going back to Vice City, because do you know the crazy shit you could do with Florida Man or your Florida Man?
No, I'm glad you said that because it's leaked also that GTA is gonna have a female protagonist, or I don't know if they're going multiple protagonists like they did for 5, but there is a female protagonist in the concept art.
Awesome, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I'm all for that. Yeah. I don't think they've never had a female lead, so that'd be cool. 1,000% for that. That'd be great.
That would be cool, and then if they also bring back the multiple main characters thing with like GTA 5, that also was cool because that was a really cool mechanic in the game.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that
where you can switch between the Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. And it felt like they were actually in the world. You'll switch over to Franklin, he's coming out of like the dispensary, or Trevor, he's like waking up under a bridge or some shit.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And you got some really cool ass gameplay moments too, where you're in the building, you're shooting, and then you swap out to Trevor or something who's sniping into the building that you're doing. It's some dope ass shit.
Also, just the intro.
Also, every once in a while, when there's nothing going on and you switch over to a different character, it puts you into like a side mission. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys.
Yeah, it's happened. It's happened to me. But I mean, anything GTA 5, 6 related, I'm excited for. It's one of the biggest fucking franchises on the planet.
For sure.
One of the biggest games.
Hopefully it is in Vice City because I don't think I've ever played Vice City other than maybe with you guys just fucking around putting in cheat codes. I never really got to experience a full Vice City game. I experienced the one I played the most from that side of GTA was San Andreas. I played the fuck out of San Andreas. Yeah. But I didn't really play 3 or Vice City like that. So this would be somewhat of a new experience for me.
I played vicariously through Alex because when I was younger, I wouldn't play them. And being the little brother, you don't get to fucking play anyone.
No,
Alex
games.
back in the day would not share.
Alex did not share.
Here's the thing. You
Alex
guys suck,
did
and I
not
don't want you
share.
fucking up my progress. Number one.
Yep,
Number
and
two.
that was always nope. I don't want you to fuck up my save. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
All the
Yeah.
more fucking reason
And
why
then
I'm not
give
gonna
me
let you
an 11.
play it.
I remember this one time we were playing. I'm pretty sure it was GTA Vice City. Either it was Vice City or San Andreas. And we're taking turns per life, and we're putting in cheat codes.
Yeah.
And Alex read me a cheat code because I wanted like weapons or whatever. And he gave me the cheat code to suicide. And then he's like, "That's your turn." And he took the remote from me.
Yeah.
'Cause that's Alex.
Alex would
No,
find
that's
the
not
quickest
Alex.
way.
That was Alex.
Alex
Not
would
me
find
no
the
more.
quickest
Shit,
way
you know
for you to
that?
die.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, that's your turn. That counts. Oh, that's your turn.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
mine.
will say, Vice City had probably the best DLC, Ballad of Gay Tony.
That's 4.
That is
That's
4.
GTA
Damn, never
4.
mind.
That
That's
is
GTA 4.
4.
That's GTA 4.
Gay Tony, though, that was a good one.
Yeah, no, that's
Still my
hands down.
favorite DLC,
Okay.
though.
I think it was like it's only one of 2 DLC like ever released for
Still the
GTA.
best DLC.
No, I agree. I agree.
Quick question.
Semantics.
This is more like Rockstar. What do you guys think is a better DLC? The Ballad Gay Tony or the Red Dead, the zombie DLC?
Ooh.
Zombie DLC, 100%.
I think Undead Nightmares.
I played that more than I
Undead
did.
Nightmares, yeah.
I
I love Undead Nightmares, by the way. That would be my pick. Or Ballad
would.
Gay Tony.
I
But Ballad
think.
Gay Tony was a lot.
I
of
think
fun.
Ballad of Gay Tony. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah.
but I loved Undead Nightmares. But I don't think there was.
I mean, it
I
changed
feel like
the
there
game
was. They
completely.
did a lot, but
It changed the game completely.
I didn't.
It was a whole nother game.
Okay, I have to say, Undead Nightmares. That was something to add story to a game. Sure, whatever, cool, and it's a great story. But to change the entire fundamentals of the game,
Yeah.
to change because that genre swapped the game.
Mhm.
It was no longer just here's Red Dead
cowboy.
Cowboy shoot around shit GTA with horses. No, now it was a zombie apocalypse cowboy game. It changed the whole thing.
Yeah.
I have to say that one. I have to say
And then
that
there
one.
was, and then not just that, it had like mystical creatures or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
can get the horses of the apocalypse.
Yeah, and it had its own story too, if I'm not mistaken.
It did.
right?
It had its own
It was a
story.
it was a story.
That, you got to give to that.
Yeah.
I've never seen a game swap like that, like genre completely. Like it's not. Yeah, man.
I think
that,
like
I would love them to do that for Red Dead 2. I think that would be great.
that might.
That's what people
actually
are- that's what
I
suck.
people
could see
want.
it happening. for
although
sure,
I don't
100%.
I don't think they're gonna do
I
it.
hope
but
so, but at this moment
Imagine.
in time, it just feels like they're not giving Red Dead the same love as the first one.
I could see it being.
They're
as-
not.
as
And I
a,
could be
like,
wrong, but like they're
Well, the thing
constantly
is-
adding content for GTA Online, which I get.
that was gonna be my point.
I
mean,
completely get it. It's a monster of a fucking thing. Like them ever doing a story for GTA, them not doing it ever again or something like that because GTA Online, they can just continue with that. I get it. I feel like that's just a natural evolution for GTA. But man, I wish they gave more love to Red Dead.
I could see the Undead Nightmares being the very last cash grab for
Red Dead.
Red Dead.
And I fucking hope so.
And then they're like, all right, we're done.
GTA.
This is
if
the hurrah.
they do that, I mean, they're gonna make crazy money.
And
off of
I'm back 100%.
I get
it,
for
I'm
sure.
play that.
back. I'll play
For
the
sure.
fuck out of that. But they're not. Rockstar and story DLCs are not.
that. Realistically speaking,
yeah,
it's not.
they're not gonna do that.
Nah.
But at least we're getting rumors that seem to be more concrete in the realm of GTA 6. So maybe it will. And I think they're speculating it's coming out 2025, some shit
That
like
is
that.
a long ass
Yeah.
time away.
Yeah, but it makes sense. GTA has
It's
always had the
GTA,
longest
it's
cycles,
Rockstar,
True.
and
yeah.
Rockstar. I mean, they've earned that right to just say, "Hey, this game's coming out in 20 years, and we're gonna wait for it," because
Yeah.
when it comes out, it always moves gaming forward, the landscape forward. They never had a release aside from like that ping pong game that they dropped a while ago. But ever since then, everything they put out has always moved the needle forward in gaming.
True.
GTA
There's-
revolutionized it. Even Red Dead 2 pushed open world games even further, which is like, how much further can you go? Apparently, pretty fucking far.
Put a horse in my room.
There's stuff in GTA 5. Remember, guys, GTA 5 came out in the 360 time.
That's 2012, I think, when that game
True.
was. 2013.
Isn't that game that game's almost 10 years old, right?
Yeah, it's
There-
about a decade out.
There,
Next year, I
There are
think.
certain game mechanics and certain things they put in the game and GTA 5 that other studios have not been able to do again.
Nope. Oh, and they fucking tried. They've tried to replicate GTA 5, but no one
can't
can.
do it,
No
no.
one can. So if they want to,
There's a whole fucking traffic system in GTA 5.
and it works really
Forgot
well.
about that,
Yeah,
It
like you
works
can literally
really well.
drive around and pretend you're actually driving in real life, and with red lights and green lights and turning and all that.
That's
shit.
hilarious. I love that.
And I mean, we don't obey the law in GTA,
Absolutely
but you
not.
know,
I do.
Unless you're playing GTA RP.
unless
That's awesome.
Because
Unless-
unless
unless you're
cops
doing-
that will stop you.
unless you're doing that, or unless you're really really fucking bored and you're just in single player.
Which
mode.
I definitely
And
do.
just
You're
listen to
driving
music
around.
and be
I've
thinking
done
about my problems.
Yeah, exactly.
You know those Lakeshore Drive drives?
Mm.
I do them in GTA.
Yeah.
I roll a
Yeah.
blunt and I'm just all over the,
You know,
in my room.
That's instead of going out there in COVID land.
Can't even look out the window. You just put your TV sideways. You're just like,
Yeah.
Turn the first person on and just
Yeah,
look to the
just
right
look a
and just
little bit.
drive forward. Yeah,
it's
that's
a
how I do.
vibe.
Yeah, it is a vibe. GTA 5. is a
GTA
vibe.
I
It's a
wonder if there's
vibe.
a way you can do like GTA 5 first person, but like in VR, like in VR headset.
I think someone recently
probably
modded
can.
Red Dead to be VR.
That would be fucking.
They
I will
modded
put
it recently.
my face into the horse nuts so fast.
And I'm like, how
I'll be
many
staring at that
po-
asshole just to watch it poop.
I'm like, how many polygons this ball sack got?
I would take it to the winter time to go see the nuts shrink,
Shrink, yeah.
and then take it to the hot to see them
guys are
come out.
fucking
But like
Yeah.
weird
first
as shit.
person. Why is
Yeah.
that weird?
Fascinating.
Why is your first thing you would do that?
Because the developers at Rockstar,
They
God
made
bless their souls.
they made a point to point.
Wait, that's
that
actually a
out.
thing in the game?
Yeah, the horse
Yes.
nuts shrink and expand
So
if they
stupid.
heat.
Yeah.
You
Also,
didn't know
the
that?
horse,
No.
the horse shits.
And they shit.
They shit
I knew
randomly.
the shit.
Yeah. So it's like, oh my God, that light just
Yo, our
died.
straight line
Holy
exploded.
shit! That light just popped.
Wow.
You heard
Yeah,
that?
then it went poop.
Piece of shit.
Hey,
I should unplug that,
I gotta
right?
really, really, really take a piss, like really
Yeah,
bad.
like bad.
Can we
Go pee.
pause? Can we pause this?
Yeah, go pee.
Well, I gotta figure that out now.
All right, John, pause that. All right, we back.
What were we talking about?
Wait, say
I
again.
don't know, new topic. Who
I
cares?
just
I
forgot.
fixed the light.
Oh, we're talking about GTA. Anyways, yeah, man, that shit looks cool.
Yeah, cool GTA.
I think
All
we
right,
fixed
all right.
So
I fixed the light. I think
Uh,
it just has a short fuse or
That's
something.
I
Like that.
the
just
second to last thing, are we skipping that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, man. So I think Alex, as you recover, put yourself back together, right?
what happened to me?
Gather yourself.
What happened?
Like, gather yourself.
You
We're
just
gonna
went
move
to
on to the
pee.
last topic.
Right, I just want to pee.
Second to last topic, right?
Yeah.
It's time for Hector's Corner.
Ooh, you so nasty.
That's not
That
the
is
Hector's-
not the button.
That's not the one for
Oh,
that.
oops. And whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Press
And
wrong.
now, the proper intro to Hector's Corner.
Fuck.
Take it away. Hector, what you doing in the corner right
What's
now?
going on in your
What
corner?
am I doing in the corner?
What's going on in your corner?
What's going on in your intersection?
In Twitch related news.
Yeah.
It's
Love
honestly,
it.
I'm fucking done with it. In Twitch related news, recently a huge streamer who has been literally on the up and up in popularity has been banned.
Come on now.
Bucket.
Come on now.
I saw you reaching for it, so I didn't do it.
I reached for it way after the fact.
Oh,
Like way after.
okay.
For those of you that may or may not know, his name is Adin Ross. Adin Ross got banned recently on Twitch over some crazy shit.
You smoke
Uh,
coke?
No.
Did you say he
I was
smoked
like so
cock?
confused when you said
Now,
coke.
Yeah, I just
for those who
supered
don't
the
know,
ball.
Aiden
I'm
Ross,
really good at this game for no reason.
what type of streamer is he?
He is a just chatting streamer. However, his claim to fame is literally being sus on the internet.
What?
That's
What do
yeah,
you
yeah.
mean?
funny ass shit.
Do you know
Uh,
about Aiden Ross?
Yes.
Hector showed me, and then I saw him. He was hanging out with Tory Lanez,
Yeah.
and Tory Lanez had put him up.
Oh, is he? I've seen clips like he was gonna sing the N word.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, okay. So
And-
I'm okay.
Yeah.
He does sus, goofy shit with different people.
Like I think he did it with T-Pain too, right?
With T-Pain,
Yeah.
with
Tell-
Zios.
what does
with,
that mean? What is sus? Like
Sus is in like
He's
does.
doing like potentially gay stuff.
Yeah.
that kind of sus or like?
No, that kind
No,
of sus.
literally that kind of sus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not like Among Us sus where I killed him.
He's
You know,
suspicious.
Not like that, but you know,
No.
like sus is like it's such a broad term now.
No, it's very-
not just
Not really.
It's very
It's-
specific.
yeah.
it's very.
yeah.
it's a
But I'm
very
saying
specific
like you
term.
could.
So, like,
I don't want to.
I'm pretty sure it's the same guy that I'm thinking about. Is it Flight does reactions to it, right? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like Aiden, he has this video where he has this really like swole black dude, like they're gonna work out,
Yeah, Zios, yeah.
and then and Aiden's in his underwear, and like the black dude, he's doing what they call it when you're
Bench
laying down?
press?
bench press.
But he's bench pressing, and Aiden starts sitting on his lap,
I love Adin.
So he does a lot of.
He puts you in suggestive situations.
Yeah, and he does it specifically towards men who tend to be, super straight.
Yeah,
to make them feel
understood.
awkward.
So he's in the business of making people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
That is
Okay,
hilarious.
that is a very good way.
Okay.
To put it.
Sexual harassment.
Pause real quick.
Also
Your
that.
fucking me is disgusting. Okay, go ahead.
No, he's not. He's godlike at golf.
He's been disgusting.
I
for
just
years.
did the curve shot.
But yeah, essentially, he got banned on Twitch because another streamer who is also on Twitch was banned because he was texting and driving.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the other guy was an IRL streamer, and so he got banned because he was on his phone while driving, and that's against Twitch rules.
It's against the law.
And also against the law, 100%. That's
TOA.
That's the issue. TOA, yeah. So then from there, he then goes and throws Adin Ross under the bus, and he says, "How is this big streamer not getting banned or any repercussions for doing the exact same thing I did, but I get banned for 10 days, even though they shortened it down to 3?"
Yep.
Who was the other guy?
I have no clue.
It was like
it's just some
Jaden
random
something.
dude. Yeah.
He I think the dude does like racing streams or something like that. He's like, how is it that I check my phone for like 0.5 seconds or something like that with like while the car is parked or something like that. I forgot what he said. With all these professional racers around me, but this guy is legit checking his phone while driving nonstop, like legit just aired out this dude's dirty laundry, like snitching, like straight up, like how come I do this with these people, but this guy over here in this particular situation that's super bad, why he don't get banned? And then that dude got banned without
within 24 hours of him.
He
reporting
snitched.
I'm like,
it.
yo,
he 100% snitched.
Well, I mean, yeah,
I would have felt the same way.
he's
Yeah, I would've
completely
felt
in
the
the
same way,
right,
yeah.
but like
now he got his ass beat.
snitches get stitches.
Well, the thing is,
motherfucker.
like the snitch guy, he's like, yo, I have no animosity towards him. Like, I'm just trying to prove my point.
he's just
saying
pointing out a
Twitch has a
inconsistency.
bias towards its streamers, especially
Yeah,
the
they
bigger
do.
ones.
They do.
Which that is like no shit. Like that is 100%. Everybody knows that. And then from there, Adin Ross then goes and gets banned without any like. For right now, people think it's a permaban because they didn't give him a time frame for when he's gonna come back. So he like freaked out, went on IG Live and said, he apologized completely. He's like, that was 100% my fault. I fucked up. That was on me. And then this is where it gets weird because he straight up lied on live. He said, I only did that while I was at a red light. And you look at the VOD, and he's doing it the entire time, checking Twitch chat while he's streaming IRL and driving.
Yeah.
And he just straight up says, I did it while I was at a red light. That was still really stupid of me. I shouldn't have done it. I only did it for like 5 seconds, and he's doing it for multiple seconds on stream. And like,
literally in the clip that the dude had, like he's driving. Literally, the background trees are passing by, and he's like,
driving. He's like, "You guys hear me, chat? Can you guys hear me?" Like staring at his phone, driving like this.
yeah, like it's not a good look for him at all.
yeah. Granted, he's gonna be just fine if he doesn't go back on Twitch. He can go to YouTube. He can go. He has his IG. He has his Twitter. Like he has other sources of income.
But Twitch is so
fine.
crooked that like they're just gonna let him in anyway.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to make an example of him by giving him maybe the full 10 days or maybe more.
Yeah.
But at some point he'll be back.
It's a hot tub situation where it's
I don't know.
like
Would he?
people
I
are
mean,
talking shit.
what's his name hasn't come back? Dr. Disrespect.
That's because Dr. Disrespect was talking mad shit about Twitch afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He was
Okay.
disrespecting.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Aiden did apologize right away. So.
Yeah, Adin apologized. He says, I already contacted them, tried to appeal it. Like he's already trying to. I'm not saying kiss ass, but he's trying to mend the wounds.
I would be kissing mad ass if my because he's still on the rise. He hasn't peaked yet. So if I was him and that happened to me, I'm sucking Twitch dick all day.
And he's in a really trendy beef right now with Rice Gum.
Yeah, I was.
So it's just like, bro, that's the money that's coming out of his pocket. So of course he wants to get back in there.
It's like he's primarily on Twitch, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
So of course that's your main bread and butter. Like, of course I'm gonna try to salvage that.
But they'll follow him on if he decides to go to YouTube. He'll be cool there too.
Also keep in mind wherever he streams, this always happens with every big streamer. The day after the period after they get banned, the first day they're back, they get a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, it should. Wherever he goes, it's gonna be popping.
So what I'm hearing is we should be banned. We should
Pretty much.
get banned.
No,
right
get big,
before
get
the
banned,
the
and
live
then
stream.
yeah.
So we
So
gotta get
we're
banned.
on the we're doing it right, because we're on the rise now, right? Because with the last podcast we saw an increase in views and subscribers, right? This is good. Thank you, everybody.
Shout out
Keep
to
doing that, please.
Right.
And then and we're about to live stream,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Which will be our comeback.
But that we're not on Twitch.
I think the parameters mattered regardless. I think
No, I think it's a lot
because doesn't
harder.
like Dr. Disrespect also like came back over. He came to YouTube, and I'm pretty sure his shit
Did
did
he go to
numbers too.
Facebook?
No, he went to YouTube.
He's in
He went
YouTube.
YouTube?
He's
But
YouTube
there's a
exclusive.
special clause with him where he can't stream with anybody on Twitch.
Yeah.
So let's say you are on Twitch and I'm Dr. Disrespect. I cannot play with you because then you'll get banned or you'll get reported or
Yeah.
whatever.
Twitch. So Twitch just
Twitch is like
blacklisted.
Fog's
his-
Dr.
yeah,
Disrespect,
he's
yeah.
blacklisted.
Yo.
He's like he cannot appear on any Twitch stream.
That is
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
Yup.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, but also really fun.
You know
That's
what? It's
fucked.
on brand for Dr. Disrespect too, though.
Yeah, if anybody deserves, I mean, not deserves that,
That's
but
what
if,
it's
But if it's gonna happen, yeah, I
Yeah.
could see it happening.
That's
It's
two-time
just, I don't
blockbuster
know, it's just
champion.
the main point here is that Twitch needs to be
bullied,
there needs to be held
If
responsible.
anybody needs to be bullied, it's
Honestly.
Twitch.
Full circle.
But it's
He's a
like
bully Twitch.
this is just another crazy story in the history. The legacy of Twitch being biased, picking streamers over other streamers and things like that. And that's why people have a lot of problem with Twitch. Yes, it is the biggest platform for streaming, and and YouTube and Facebook are on the rise, but still to this day, Twitch is like the main spot
yeah,
to
Yeah.
go to, right?
100%.
And it's pretty shitty where this has been a problem for years and years, and then it doesn't seem to be an end to it.
Yeah.
The only reason that Twitch banned Adin is because this other guy complained about it. So I was like, oh shit, okay, fine, you're complaining about it. Let me go ahead and do something so you can just shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Instead of like sticking to your TOA and be like, oh, he broke the rules. Let's take care of that because
Right.
That's our rules.
Yeah.
But it's Twitch, and also it's a lot harder to get banned on YouTube. By the way,
is it
So,
now?
yes, it is.
So I can.
Shit.
Push
Yeah,
the limits.
if
Right.
how would I explain this? If let's just say YouTube streaming is the wild west. If you think Twitch is crazy, YouTube gets crazier.
So I can do hot tub streams over here. I'm cool. My titties can be out. I can
I
show them
don't
No,
know.
you get banned for showing nipples.
even on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I think that's
It's still
just
the same.
straight across the board the same.
The
Nudity is
nudity
not
stuff,
okay.
But that doesn't.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
Wild West you live in.
You know what is a real Wild West? Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Facebook.
So I can
Facebook
put my
is-
titties on that.
So my
Facebook
titties.
is the new frontier. That's that's space.
It's the final frontier.
It is nowhere near the streaming of everybody else, but
Yeah.
it is definitely a wild place.
It gets crazy out there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where can I show my titties?
Yeah, I just want to know where my titties can be out.
P-Hub.
Oh.
Only
I gotta make an
fans.
account for that.
OF, yeah.
If you
Oh,
want to do it, Chatterbait.
Oh.
But
Our
I don't have
poker
accounts
Those are
for
free, though.
those.
Make an account, dumbass. The
No,
type
I
of
want
question.
to where I have a pre-existing account.
All right.
I want to do
I
more
thought-
effort.
So that's what happened to Adin.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. I think he
He's
himself
gonna be
will be
fine.
fine. I hope he gets unbanned.
Twitch is gonna keep it. They're gonna
Yeah.
get rid of it.
It's
Twitch
Twitch
is gonna keep.
Twitch is-
doing-
He's making
Twitch is
money for
backhanded.
them.
Twitch
Twitch
He's
is gonna be
shit.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch is
And we'll
backhanded
be
with
back
this shit.
here a few weeks from now talking about somebody else who got banned.
Right.
Did we talk about the Amaranth thing last week? Or that was 2 weeks
That was
ago.
like 2 weeks
2 weeks
ago.
ago.
It's always something
Always
with Twitch.
something.
It's
So
Always
always
something
something.
going on with Twitch.
So tune in 2 weeks so we can hear another Twitch
Yeah.
story.
Check out our bi-weekly look what Twitch did.
So
Yeah.
I think
Pretty
it's time
much.
for Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Loki
Always time
time.
for Loki.
Hey. All right. So y'all know how this works, and if you don't, actually you might not because you're new.
Hello.
So we like to review Loki here. If you have not seen the episodes, we're going up to episode 5. If you haven't seen it yet, or you don't want to spoil, and you don't really care about it, go to the next timestamp. That's where we're gonna end the show with just a tip. So tune into that. You've been warned because we do spoilers here.
Yes, we
Mad spoilers. So starting now, Loki episode 5.
Yeah.
the Cinco.
It's your
A lot writing on this episode.
A lot
in the
happened.
show. A
Yeah,
lot
I mean,
happened.
it's the last,
The penultimate.
second to last
Yep.
episode.
It is the penultimate.
Well, never mind, yeah.
Yeah, it's one more episode of that.
Where we left off, Loki got pruned.
That's
Yeah.
right.
His ass was evaporated.
Turned into fairy dust.
The fucking timekeepers are fake.
Yes.
They're not
They're,
real.
they're Mr.
We
Robotos.
don't know who's behind the TVA.
Right.
Sylvie,
And we still don't know.
yeah, Girl Key had the other girl, the judge, by the neck, said, "You're gonna tell me
Yeah,
everything."
I'm gonna need to know something.
Yeah.
So a lot of questions asked. A lot of questions were asked that the audience had. A lot of questions asked that fucking the characters had because nobody knows what's going on in that show.
Right, but it did, and also it did end on a cliffhanger with all the Lokis.
Yeah. And yes, so we find out Loki was like, cool. Fast forward to episode 5. We're right in the void. We're right in there.
In the shits.
We're looking at all these Lokis. We got old Loki. We got Croco Loki. We got little kid
That's
Loki.
a Gator Loki.
Gator
And
Loki.
Bashful Loki.
And Bashful Loki.
Apparently, so that's not Thor Loki.
And President Loki.
And well, he showed up later in the episode, but
Yeah, that was not. Remember we said that was Thor Loki.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Thor Loki.
It's Bashful Loki.
It's just Bashful. Loki.
Okay, because somebody, one of you guys threw
We
me for a
said
loop there.
that.
Yeah,
We said
it's
that,
all good.
yeah.
It's all good. I don't blame you. I
But,
don't blame you much.
That is a character though.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah, but it was a good episode. It just really quickly, Sylvia was trying to get an answer from the lady. What's her name? The one's in charge of the TVA.
The judge.
The judge lady.
Judge Dredd.
And the judge lady was trying to trick Sylvie, trying to convince her they were both on the same side. Sylvie, being surrounded by guards, decides to prune herself to go into the void where Loki is. And as she landed in the void, she got rescued by Owen Wilson. Wow.
Mhm.
Wow, Mobius. He was in the car.
Every
The
time.
Every time.
Every time.
I forgot the name of the cloud creature, but there's a cloud creature in the void.
Galactus.
Eliath.
Elias.
So if it touches you, you get pretty much killed. So it's
Die,
out.
die.
Yeah, then you die.
You die. So it's just chasing after Sylvie. Owen Wilson saves her, and as that's happening, Loki is with the other Lokis, the old Loki, Kid Loki, Bashful Loki, and Crocodile Loki, and they're all explaining like, hey man, we just survive out here. This is all we do, because Loki's the one character that gets always brought into the void more than anything else. And as you know, Lokis don't die, we survive. So they're hanging out, and they're talking and whatever. And Loki comes up with the plan saying, hey, how about we just kill the damn thing? We just kill the damn cloud thing. Sylvie is like, hey, the cloud thing is it's a guard dog. We have to get past it. And I'm going to try to enchant it, like the thing she does when she controls people's minds.
Gets in their brain berry.
Right? So as that's going on, a really fun scene happens between the really main stuff that goes on in this episode, where you get to meet the rest of the variant Lokis. That's what Hector was talking about. It was President Loki shows up, and a bunch of other like weird looking Loki show up, and they're all betraying each other, and just how Loki does. Right?
That was a really fun scene.
Really
That
good
made me
one.
laugh really hard. It's like, you betrayed me. What? I can't believe it.
And like,
God,
and
you
then
betrayed me.
they're all shocked. I was like,
Yeah.
dog, they're all you. Like
Yeah.
you just did it.
And I like that. Like our Loki's just sitting there, like, dog. Like, yeah, we're assholes.
Yeah.
Yo,
this,
come
this
on.
is what we do, right? So it's a giant fight breaks out between all the Lokis. Old Loki, Kid Loki, Crocodile Loki, and our Loki escape.
Alligator Loki.
The rest of them are down there fighting each other, right?
Okay, can we put this to rest?
What?
Is it an alligator or a
It's
crocodile?
an alligator.
Oh, it's an alligator.
Alligator.
I'm sorry, it's an alligator.
Yeah.
It's a
They-
gator.
It's a
They
Loki
specifically
gator.
said it was an alligator. Sorry
It's
about
called
that.
Loki gator.
Because,
It's an alligator. I call it crocodile, but it's an alligator.
okay. Well, I mean, what's the difference between a crocodile and an alligator?
Oh my God,
There's
you
a lot of
idiot.
difference. There's a lot
Is
of
there?
differences.
Are
Yes,
there?
is.
There
Yes,
is.
there is.
Survives better on land, I think, something like that.
There's a lot of differences.
Really?
In that. Yes,
Like
there
you're
is.
not pulling my
No, there's
not
there-
pulling my leg.
No, I'm not.
He's not pulling your peen, Alex.
No,
like,
you're not
for
pulling
real.
my peen?
I am not. I am not stroking your peen.
Aside from the way the words are spelled, like there's actual.
There's actual differences between
There's actual
crocodiles
differences.
and
Now, do I
alligators.
have it on hand? No.
No, I
do
don't
look
have the
like Steve
specific
Irwin to you?
information.
No.
Right,
So
exactly.
like, wait, hold on. Like, do you guys know the information to where you'd be like, yo, that right there is a gator, or that right
I
there's a
think
crocodile?
even mere color and head shape.
Yeah, the I don't even know the
Snout?
mouth,
The snout?
snout
I don't
thing.
know.
The lizard beak.
The alligators are
lizard beak.
whiter.
Oh, here we go.
Professor Hector here.
You have it on, Brant? You have it on?
One.
Okay.
Alligators are dark green or black.
Oh, cool.
Which
Shout out to them.
it is.
Two. Crocodiles are bigger than alligators.
Oh, I did not know that.
Really? That was the other
I
way
thought
around.
alligators
Yeah, I
are bigger.
thought alligators are bigger.
Three. Crocodiles have a V-shaped snout.
That's what I was going to say. So
You-
crocodiles, their snouts are like this.
Yeah.
And then alligator snouts are like this.
They're
They're more
little-
round.
I see it. Okay.
Yeah,
What
so
do you
it's
mean
like
you
it's
see?
like this is
Yeah.
a alligator.
They're flat.
Crocodiles are this.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
And
Four.
clearly, that's an alligator.
Yeah.
Crocs have a more powerful bite.
So Crocs are like the
Crocs
supreme.
are
Okay.
Alligators have tiny black spots.
Sure.
Wow.
Got little
Gators
moles.
can live in colder states.
Okay.
Crocodiles are slightly older than alligators.
Okay, like by default,
I guess
they
so.
just come out older.
I guess so. I guess it lives longer.
I think
It's like
by,
it's born. I'm
evolutionary-
26. Like
in the evolutionary line.
Oh, I thought it was just
they've
like,
been
yo,
around
this
longer.
alligator and this crocodile were born at the same time.
this one's already
Sorry,
5.
this one's already 7 years old.
Yeah.
There are fewer alligator species than there are crocodile species.
Okay.
And I think this is the last one. Yeah.
Oh.
Crocodiles are more aggressive than alligators,
Ah,
which then
That makes sense.
apex predator, the crocodile.
okay.
So
And Loki's a gator.
He's a
And
gator.
Loki's
He's
a
a
gator.
gator.
Yes.
So
Okay,
he's
alright. Makes
not
sense.
as
He's not as
He's
cool.
cool. He's cool.
Which it's
He's
on
chill.
brand.
He's
He
flat.
was pretty chill.
Yeah,
for
okay.
the most part.
Okay.
But
did
when he
bite-
gets agitated, you know,
Pops off.
you
He
don't
did
like
bite
it.
President Loki's hand off.
That made me laugh so hard.
He did.
Yeah,
that
he
was
did.
wild.
When,
That was
when he
not
started
that.
screaming, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, when they straight showed the nub, like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
making
He
it real,
bit
like,
off
yo,
his
I did
whole
not
hand.
expect this at
Yeah,
all.
that was funny.
Yeah. So then they end up meeting up. Girl Loki, the squad. You know, they go out there. And then they're gonna do their plan.
Yeah.
Old Loki and Kid Loki and Alligator Loki said, "Hey, homie, we'll take you to the Cloud Monster, but that's as far as we go. We getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We're not going on your suicide mission. Well, this ain't no Suicide Squad." Oh, Jesus.
Thank
So-
you.
Was that biased? Was that a bias?
No, I'm with that.
No, it was pretty
That
bad.
was cool.
I
No.
will even
I'm with
admit
that.
that was
Okay,
pretty
I'm
bad.
I'm with that.
That'd be called bias out here.
So then another really cool thing I want to point out is that old Loki actually had a arc in this episode, which is really fucking cool to see. He talked about his past, how he eventually found out the truth about Loki as well. They're lonely, miserable, they're always suffering in life. So he decided to go by himself, and he abandoned everyone. Specifically, he talked about when he ran into Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
He said that instead of helping them out or whatever, he should have just left.
He just dipped out.
He just dipped out, so he abandoned his friends and everyone. At the end of the episode, old Loki sacrificed himself to help out Sylvie and Loki, which was really fucking cool to see. And he said, he found his glorious purpose.
Yeah.
That was such a fucking good scene. I was like, yo, that's such a cool mini story within this episode. I was hella proud
Yeah.
to Marvel for that
Yeah.
one.
Also, he completely showed how strong his magic powers are.
Yeah, he
Yes.
completely
Bro,
made
he
He
Asgard.
showed how OP Loki
He
could
made
be.
Asgard. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this is some power. Like, this is some Loki power I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
For Loki, because like Loki's a super dangerous thing, but he just sounds like your average asshole. They don't really ever show what he can do, and in the show they kind of go on and they say like, yo, even Lokis don't even know what they can do.
They
Which-
don't know their true potential.
Yeah, they don't even know it because they're just all spending all this time being assholes and betraying everybody. They really don't spend their time learning actually how strong they are.
Yeah.
And like that was also like a thing with this episode where they were trying to say like, hey, we're more than what we think we can do. That we have more potential than what people give us and what we even ourselves think we have. Like, we're not always stuck in this motion of betraying each other and being the bad guys and always failing and whatever. We can be more than that. That's what Loki was trying to tell the rest of the Lokis. But the rest of the Lokis,
He said, you dummy,
they weren't listening to that shit.
you
so.
crazy, you.
You're wrong. So then Owen Wilson, he gets a time pad from Sylvie. So he's going back to the TVA.
He's gonna fuck shit up.
He's gonna go fuck shit up over there. Kid Loki goes back to living on the ground. Old Loki dies. I was about to say,
Kid Loki left with Owen, I think.
no, he
No,
didn't.
he stayed.
No,
he did?
He stayed.
Okay.
He stayed.
Him and old Loki were walking back
Yeah.
after Owen Wilson had left.
Yeah,
He's like, oh, so you guys got this, whatever. But then
Oh yeah,
he
yeah. that's
homie
right.
had
Yeah.
turned around
because
yeah.
they gave them the option like, hey, like, you guys
There
can
goes
leave.
something,
You guys
yeah.
can go with Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, like, this is where we live. This is where we belong.
Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna go with you guys. So Kid Loki went back to the basement.
Which is a terrible idea because there's
I
about
would have
90.
fucking left.
No, there's
Yeah.
about
I
15
don't think he went
Lokis
back to
down
the
there.
basement. I think he just.
He's
Yeah.
just like, I'm gonna find
Also,
another
did you
hole
guys
to
realize
live in.
that that's Kid Loki's universe?
No, I did not.
How do you know that?
No, I did
Because
not.
that's what he said. He's like, remember when they first met the three of them? He's like, you will respect this Loki because this is his universe. So he like something.
No,
along
no,
He said his,
No, he
it's
said
his
he killed-
kingdom.
Oh.
It was his kingdom
They
because
respect him so much because he killed Thor.
he killed Thor.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay,
that's
okay,
his.
okay.
That
Yeah.
was his Nexus event.
That world itself is not any specific universe. It's just it's like a
collision
landfill.
course.
Okay.
It's just a
Yeah.
dumping
Exactly.
ground
Yeah.
of just different
Okay.
shit.
Then yeah. Yeah, I guess I misunderstood that part then.
Yeah. So Kid Loki leaves with Alligator Loki.
Him killing Thor is crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, yeah, that's
They're
crazy.
probably kids though. Think about it.
Well,
It's
but
still
still,
Thor.
but still, you know.
I was watching new Rockstar.
yeah, here
Alex.
we go.
How about you do
Here
some
we go.
research,
Oh,
Alex?
research.
How about you
watch
look
Kid
up some
Rock-
stuff?
Kid Rockstar.
You over here just sitting
He
here.
saw a Kid Rock music
You
video.
over here just sitting
He's
here
watching
listening.
Alligator Rockstar. Over here.
Yeah, I'm over here looking things up. You ever been an
I'm
asshole?
being manipulated by my Tang friend.
Right. You over,
So what about
Eric Voss
Rockstar
said
Games?
no, but there's something going on that's saying that like it could be possible that the way that he killed Thor because he's young, it could be the way that Thor mentioned in Ragnarok when he turned into a snake and stabbed him. It's like there's theorizing that maybe that could have been the actual thing. Like he actually killed Thor during that thing instead of him living. Like that was his Nexus event.
My rebuttal to that is who gives a fuck?
Just trying to give you a little tidbit, but now you can suck my dick.
I agree with his.
Yeah.
Like, yo, New Rockstars be like, hey, look at these 2 dots. This is a fat ass line. Wouldn't it be cool? Shut up, bitch.
Like,
Nah,
yeah.
you're talking hella shit, but their theories were on point.
They've been wrong more times than not.
That's
But the
not,
thing
that's
is,
not true.
I don't
because
care about this
even-
theory though. This theory has nothing to do with the actual.
Well, Rafa, nobody
timeline.
cares about you, but I'm saying like literally,
Damn.
He's Eric Voss. is
I'm
what
Eric
it is.
Voss
Oh,
in
okay.
disguise.
So
I'm
you're
another
like
variant of
Rockstar?
I'm a new rock star. Anyway,
You're Tangy Rockstar.
no, because
Tangy
I'm
Rockstar.
Tank Star, but
Tangstar, yeah.
no, because one of the things, because I know you're talking shit because the whole Mephisto or whatever the fuck, but like a theory that they made, like when Endgame first came out about like Loki not dying and that he's actually debris somewhere else. That's literally how old Loki.
What are you talking about?
Like New Rockstar made a theory when Endgame came out saying when Loki dies,
When Loki got his next knife,
right? That it's like, what if he didn't die?
He did die.
Listen, you piece of shit. That he said, what if he didn't die and that he really just made a mirrored version of himself and he hit as debris, which is how old classic Loki actually
But the
survived.
TVA straight up said this is where your timeline ends because you die here.
Right.
So that's
But
incorrect.
it's not, because there's obviously a universe where that did happen, because there's classic
I can
Loki
sit here
now.
and say, yo, there's a universe where I'm Spider-Man, me, and Mary Jane suck my ass cheeks. And,
Well, maybe there is.
Nice.
Well, maybe
That-
there is.
that's
But
not-
I'm
that's a
saying
story.
canonically,
Yeah.
I'm saying
Spider-Man,
canonically
wow.
in the story, that's something that happened. Yeah.
Nah.
You're Miles Morales. Except
I'm
not black.
missing a little bit of
Yeah.
skin
You used-
pigmentation.
yeah,
You're missing
there's
a
some
bit of
there's
soul.
some obvious changes, but we'll get there. What did he say?
Nothing. Hey, yo, I like this episode, Loki. It was cool.
Yeah.
Showed off a lot.
Yeah. So then, let me finish it. So then
That's some wild shit.
they enchant the cloud monster, and then it opens up a portal to like the next wherever,
Jesus Christ.
whoever. Here's your hat.
Who hit me?
By the way.
Who hit
You
me?
just got your ass whooped. That's what the hell happened.
Holy shit.
I don't know what just happened. But yeah, so
Were
they
you recording that?
they're
Damn.
No, I
They're
knocked
about
my
to-
hat off. That's all.
they're about to walk to the portal, and that's how the episode ends.
Yeah.
To the world where there's whoever's behind the
They
TVA.
tamed Elias
Right.
with enchanting him.
That's what I said.
No,
Nah,
you
you
said
said
you
they-
said they got into the portal. That's
Yeah,
it.
you
You
said-
didn't even
What
know-
portal?
I said they enchanted the cloud monster.
It has a name.
I didn't even remember him saying that.
I literally said it right before he knocked his head off.
Oh, I was.
Oh,
didn't say
okay,
that,
I
yeah,
was
that's
distracted.
probably
But it
why.
has a name.
Yeah, he enchanted
Whatever.
Elias.
It's called a lion.
Elias, whatever.
They enchanted Elias.
So then
Loki.
Elias' asshole opened up, and then there's a portal there.
Right.
And they were like,
Right.
Yeah.
And they said,
started-
I'm going to get
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in there.
Wow.
So then they walk,
Yeah.
and they're about to walk to the portal, and that's how the episode ends.
All right, so let's talk about it. Let's just give our own little rock star theory here.
All right.
There you go.
Who is pulling the strings?
A lot of people
Well-
are saying that it's either Kane the Conqueror
nice.
or it's another version of Loki.
Both for
I'm on that
both of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a lot of that going on.
I'm on the fan. The fan. I'm on the fan. No, I'm of the camp that it's another Loki back
Mhm.
there because the show's just been doing that nonstop.
Like it
Yeah.
would make a lot of sense if
Yeah.
it's another Loki.
Yeah.
And to
Like
be
with
specific,
the themes of what's happening.
yeah, to be specific, I think it's storytelling god Loki. That's his name, storytelling god Loki. He's a Loki who has like the transcendent powers to be able to create stories with like that. Literally, he just creates timeline stories, things like that. I'm definitely paraphrasing hard as
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
from
yeah,
what I
yeah.
heard. or from what I watched. But yeah, they think that it's him, and the whole theory is that Sylvie and our MCU Loki are going to defeat this Loki and then take over the spot as the new storytelling gods.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
Ass.
Now there's also 3, but mixed into 1, or mixed into 2 type people that also could potentially be inside the castle. So there are these 2. Well, okay. I'll start off with the first group. There's these 2 characters. They're called Then and Now.
Okay.
And they're like celestial beings. Even though there's something called celestials in the show, but are in the MCU.
They're like interdimensional beings, or like nexus beings.
They're like these very powerful beings, basically.
Yes.
And they dictate time, and they collect stories, and they create stories just kind of like God King Loki, but a little bit differently.
Right.
But their main purpose is they collect stories, and
they just do it just cause, right? Like they just like collecting.
Yeah. So their base, the reason why they're like connecting it to them is because it's on a giant floating rock in a castle that looks exactly like what they're showing at the end of the show through the portal. And one of the cool things is within the trailer for the next episode, you see a bunch of bookcases, and their big thing is they have like
literally
stories tall things of bookcases with just books about like everything regarding whatever stories in the multiverse, whatever.
Yes.
And these 2 characters, Then and Now, are directly a part of comic book character stories like Spider-Man, Wolverine, and I think Doctor Strange or Hulk.
I think that they're also closely related with Loki too. No, like there's a lot of Loki stories. They show up.
So yeah, so it's either them or then it's I forget the guy's name. Do you remember like the all being or whatever?
He who isn't it like he who sees all or some shit like that.
Shit like that. There's this basically this gold figure who's essentially the exact same thing as Then and Now, but just merged into one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so it's like Then and Now are these 2 kids that are 2 celestial beings that look like kids that are stuck inside the house and only stay inside the house. But yeah, it's like COVID, but always for them. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. So they're living a dream.
Exactly. But anyways, yeah. So they think it's one of those characters, or Godslayer Loki, which I'm more on the not Godslayer. Storytelling God Loki. I think it's more him than anything.
How mad would we be if it's Mephisto and no one?
That'd be fucking hilarious.
And I
would have laughed.
Yeah, and
I would laugh.
No
really,
one sees
really
it
hard.
coming this time though. It's like, oh, here he is.
That would
finally.
be really, really funny.
Clap. We'll just slow clap.
That'd be like you
with hands or without hands?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, with hands.
You stand up at your room, just slow
It'd be a
clap.
standing ovation.
Done it. That's what I'm
Finally, 3 shows later.
Yeah.
I think that would be more interesting than the whole Kang the Conqueror thing.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, like, I could see Kang, but after hearing all these other theories, I would be a little
Like
disappointed.
they all sound like they could be
Kang,
it.
though, it's like, eh.
What if it's White Vision after all this time?
He said,
White
Fuck, with the Mind Stone?
Yup, he's just there. He's like, that's where I went.
Because like I think when it came to Kang, they were like, one, the fact that the judge, I forget her name, but like she's one of the love interests to Kang or whatever. I think a lot in the background, his home world or a lot of Kang's shit is showing up. Like for example, the Avengers Tower that shows up in like the wide shot, in the beginning, that when they show the Void, the Avengers Tower that we see says, I think it says Kang on it, like QENG, which is a variant of Kang,
right?
Where he is like a multi-billion-dollar.
And he buys Stark.
And he buys Stark Tower, Stark Industries. Like he buys the tower.
Wow.
Yeah, because you see Stark Towers, but it says Quang or King, whatever.
It says King on it. Yeah. So like a lot of people are saying it's like, okay, that's his tower. There might be his variant. His love interest is showing up, and Alioth also guards the outside of Kang's his nation in the comics. So like Alioth and Kang have a lot of beef, and I think that like
they have an alliance.
Okay.
Fuck that mean?
Alliance?
No, they don't. They have beef. That's not even the correct.
I thought he guards his place.
No. He guards the outside. Like he's like.
Why would you guard somebody you have beef with?
Well, he's like the bordering city or some shit. Like
but he guards it.
He doesn't like necessarily guard him. But like, who knows? Maybe he could be enchanting it. I don't know. I don't know the whole fucking thing.
Okay, fuck it.
But Alioth is like the closest thing other than like the judge that like directly has to do with Kang.
It's gonna be Wanda.
It's gonna be Wanda.
And him showing up in Quantumania, this could be like his conquering. Like he actually conquered the whole timeline, and then that's how we know him as Kang the Conqueror. That could possibly also be it, which I'm fine with. Or whatever the fuck. Although, like, this other version of fucking Loki sounds badass.
I like that better than
Yeah.
Kuai Lang the Conqueror.
I would like it to be the Loki, just again because it fits the theme. It would make a lot of sense
Yeah.
with what they've been.
It's gonna have multiple seasons too, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
I
2
think that would
seasons.
keep it more in the realm of the Loki series.
Yeah.
If it has multiple, I think like Kang the Conqueror wouldn't fit too well. I don't know in that story, maybe, but another variant of Loki that sounds like it would be
It's
cool.
on brand.
Yeah. That sounds interesting. But
Yeah.
I'm with it. I'm excited for the season finale.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy.
I'm
I think This
excited.
is what I like the most out of like most excited
Every
for.
show that comes out, I'm like, this is
No,
top
but I
tier.
mean, I already knew ahead of time that Loki was gonna be the best.
Loki
one
was the
out of
one
all
I
of
was the
them.
most excited for. Anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
WandaVision
Blew me away.
blew me away. Was not expecting to enjoy it. I did not give a shit about either of those characters. That was a nice surprise.
WandaVision did what
Loki-
it was supposed to do, which made me actually excited about the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I was excited.
I knew I was gonna like it, and I did. That did what it needed to do.
Yeah.
I felt like WandaVision was like a surprise to everybody.
Mhm.
Well, to me anyway. And I feel like Loki is just pushing that ball way farther.
Yeah.
And I knew I was gonna like Loki because that was the only one I was excited for. So I'm super happy with what's going on with Loki right now. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
With everything.
Well,
That's a good ending point. right
find
there.
out next week what we think about the whole show.
And if you ain't watch it yet, watch it so that we can discuss the final episode next week. And maybe give a review of the entire show and all the episodes that are coming out of this point.
What a perfect segue to our last topic, the closer of the podcast.
Closing them cheeks.
Well, technically the cheeks are open, but just a touch
Oh.
because we're gonna get just the tip, baby.
Ooh, you so nasty.
I appreciate it a little. You tried.
I want to switch it up a little bit.
I feel like your finger movement ain't there yet.
I meant to do it like that.
Whoever's
meant to-
which is probably like
that's fine, it's
super
fine, it's
depressed.
fine.
That's what he
I
wanted.
meant to do the.
Oh, okay.
Okay, look. Anyway, look. So welcome to Just a Tip. This is the part of the podcast, our conclusion, if you will. Our
Yeah.
conclusion
Ooh, lovely.
paragraph to the podcast.
Yeah, baby.
Every week, one of us here chooses a game that's on the Game Pass. It can be Game Pass on console. It could be Game Pass
Yeah.
Ultimate on PC. It
Right.
does not matter. It's on Game Pass. We have access to it. We choose a game. We present it to the other 3 people. They have a week to play it and give us, the rest of us, our first impressions, a.k.a. Just a Tip.
Yeah, here.
Last week, John, our good old buddy John here,
Hi.
recommended a game called Into the Depths, Under the
Going
Sea.
under.
Going under.
Going under. Hey,
Going under.
Going under.
Here.
So we had a week to play Going Under. Now, who wants to get started on this?
Go down the line, I want.
Okay.
All right. John the Conqueror, starting over there or starting me?
I did that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you said going down the line.
Yeah, he said
Okay.
going down.
Go, Hector.
Anyways, I played it on stream and I actually fuck with it heavy. I just want to say, shout out Nathan. I coined the term, but you emphasized it. The main character had a dumpy. You know what I'm saying?
A
dump
dumpy.
truck.
She had a dump.
She was.
That pamper was full. Who said that? Was that,
That was you.
That
Don't try to pin that on
Who
me.
said
That was
that?
you.
Alex, what a
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm gonna go down.
Yeah.
What a- I remember Kenny says like, "Damn, she."
I think actually it might have been Kenny. I can't. I don't.
No,
somebody said
No,
that.
You know,
I'm pretty
Kenny said
positive it was you.
Kenny said something like, "Damn, that hold a lot of poop," but no, he didn't say
What
nothing
the
about.
fuck? I don't remember that.
Yeah, he
Y'all
said it
nasty.
yesterday.
It was in the whole that full pamper
I'm pretty
conversation.
sure. I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know,
that's
man.
what caused Alex to say that pamper full because he said that thing hold a lot of poop.
I don't know.
Both of y'all.
Yo, like, continue
I
talking.
have no
about-
idea what the fuck
Both
that
of
came
you.
from, but yeah, I just said she had a dumpy, you know.
I like how that's the
oh,
reason.
Dumpy's
Is that
cool.
browning points for the game? Like,
You said she had a pamper.
No. I said she had a full pamper.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
get it right, Hector.
It's still
It's a-
gross.
it's-
I don't know.
she's
That
got a
doesn't help
pampy.
anything. But I'm just trying to think. Like, does that make it better? No, it
I
doesn't.
think it's an improvement.
You're like,
But
no.
it was fun. It was not something I was expecting at all. Like
Yeah.
at all.
right.
I had read that it was like a roguelike dungeon crawler, but I was not expecting that.
Right?
No.
It's a unique take on it.
I will say the rolls and attacks are kind of stupid. They
I
don't
agree.
reach the intended
Yeah.
reach they're supposed to, which got me mad a few times
Yeah.
because like I have a fucking spear. Why isn't it reaching across where it's
Yep.
supposed to and stopping halfway?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I get smacked in the back of the head by the boss and I die. and then I gotta go back to the entire fucking dungeon.
Yeah.
I was just like, I wasn't over it, but I was mad. I was like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this shit, and I beat it, and then I was still unsatisfied.
It makes you want to continue. You know, that's what it makes you want to do better. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, I agree.
What is
Which,
that?
This is a napkin.
Where did it come from?
I know.
It was over there.
Why do you have
I saw him wrapping it around his hand at one point.
I spilled a little bit right here, but I didn't know where to put it, so I've been like wrapping it around my finger.
I looked over. I'm like, what the fuck did that come from?
I realized that
Came
I
off a
told
sweater.
no one.
Yeah, he just ripped out a
I
thing.
just have a piece like.
You're like your
Would
nipples
you like
out.
some? It was hot.
Oh, circle, baby.
Hell yeah.
Also, a little kind of a. Well, I mean, maybe we'll talk about it at the end, but like, I don't see the replayability of dungeons.
What?
What's the point?
It's like you've never played. That's
Because
This
it's like,
guy, what the
because you know how
fuck?
you beat it and then they tell you to go to the.
Oh no,
the-
no. Well, I'm sorry. You're
I-
talking specifically this game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Woo!
no. I agree with you wholeheartedly with that.
It's like if they make me do the Joblin one and then make me go to the fucking crypto zombies or crypto skeletons, whatever.
Right.
It's like, well, then what's the point of going back to the Joblin
this
one?
Boy, I
is-
thought you were talking
this
about
one-
dungeon
No,
crawlers.
No. I understand that.
Whew.
I will say this game. It's not. It's roguelike, but not roguelike in its traditional
It's
sense.
like a roguelike.
It has a story. It has a story, and the game itself is roguelike, where everything is procedurally generated, but it has an overarching story, and you have to like. That's just the same.
Yeah.
So it's a nice mix of just a regular game and roguelike elements. It's not your typical. So I get what you're saying. It's like, why would I go back to this one when the story says I have to go here?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing when I was first playing it. So like, I wholeheartedly see where you're coming from when it comes to that.
That's probably the only thing I had a big issue with.
I-
I'm like, then
same.
what the fuck is the point of having that still open when
Yeah.
like I'm going over here now?
Because like, I don't know how far you got, but there's also other characters that are like, hey, if you
you
help
do
me
this
out
for
with
me?
this,
Yeah.
and you have to go specifically to this place to do it. So like, they try to make you go back with these different challenges, which can help you in the later dungeons. But other than that, I don't see no replayability like an Isaac or what's the
Hades.
Dead Cells or Hades.
Hades,
Yeah. But I see exactly what you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying with that. Well, give it Rafa because he's dying over here. I see him. Like,
Yeah, so for me, I love this game. Unfortunately, I didn't get that much time to play it. I only beat the first dungeon, so that's the only downside. But that's more on me. I didn't put in the time to play it more.
well, at least you beat a dungeon.
But man, I love this game. This is just another game, another rogue game on my list of rogue games that I play. I love the 3D aspect to it. I love how goofy and silly it is.
Yes.
The humor is great, and I know you're saying like how there's no real replayability to the old dungeons. If you talk to the characters or in the lobby, they give you side missions.
Oh no, yeah,
And they're very specific to the dungeon, so you can go back to that dungeon.
This man for sure was asleep because
Bro,
I
he just said that.
Yeah.
I know he said that. I just want to emphasize on it.
Cool dog.
Yeah. so
rad.
so then you unlock it, right? And then like the guy, they give you special power-ups.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Bro, like almost
Hector, I said-
verbatim.
Hector, I said that, right? I told you.
That's what I said. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Like the fountain dude, he steals things for you.
Hey, man, did you like?
Yes.
Did you like the
Yeah,
fucking game?
I use him quite a bit actually.
He's really handy.
He's actually very
yeah,
handy.
yeah. The fighting mechanics are kind of wonky sometimes.
oh yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
get hit sometimes on some bullshit.
Oh yeah.
But you can work your way around it. You know, like the first dungeon, the caffeine dude.
Yeah.
You can find your ways around to fight him.
Mhm.
I started playing I didn't go to the cryptocurrency one. I started playing the other one,
The dating app one?
The dating one. The music on there is really nice.
It's raunchy.
Yeah, and there's eggplants everywhere, and there's like
I told you.
what the
What the
fuck? What
fuck?
dating app are
Where?
you talking about?
Where is this? What's happening here?
It's like the
Dungeon.
Sinner's something. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
three. There's
I
the
definitely did not
I
explore
didn't get
though
that.
how
No, I didn't
there's
get
the
that.
LinkedIn. There's the LinkedIn one, which is like an office, right?
There's
And
a LinkedIn one.
That's what the app is.
the first one.
The first one's like a job finding app. So the whole thing is an office.
yeah,
Yeah, no, Joblin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Joblin. Yeah, that one's
the
like
Joblin,
a LinkedIn.
yeah.
It's
Oh.
even called. Anyway, the second one
it
is
was
like
called LinkedIn.
the
What the
sec-
fuck?
The second one's called like Cuties or some shit like that.
No,
I didn't
the-
unlock that.
No, yes,
you
you,
have
do.
to,
You do unlock it.
yeah.
So
It's
you
the
unlock.
second dungeon.
No,
let me tell you.
It
Let me
was
tell you.
crypto.
Shut the fuck up. Let me tell you. So you open.
I'm a smack.
Oh wait, well, no,
the
was the second one the
absolute
cryptocurrency?
Yes, the second one's crypto.
Oh, I'm sorry. The second one is cryptocurrency. The third one is a dating site.
Yeah, well, I haven't got that one
Oh,
yet.
we'll get
No,
there.
but you unlock it right away. You
We
unlock
could
both.
go-
Of
I
them.
didn't.
I unlocked both of them right
I'm
away.
saying
I think you
had
have to
a
play a
cutscene.
couple. You have to play a couple runs first. I think.
No, I had a cousin. He just said go to this one. He didn't give me a second one.
You
he
have to-
said,
I think-
crypto.
I think
Yeah.
you have to play a couple runs and then he'll open up the
No,
other one.
I never went to the crypto one.
Really?
No, I went from the job one straight into the dating app.
I know
one.
the other two just open up,
Yeah, they do.
but I'm
Wait, what color is it?
Stix coin is the cryptocurrency one. It's called Stix.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
went
didn't
there.
go to them. I did not go
Because
to that one.
I know there wasn't. I went to a whole different tunnel thing and it was locked.
Yeah.
And I think it was like pink or something.
Look, so all I know,
I think you have to talk to a couple people a little
all
more.
I know is that I did the first one,
but
the
there is a
Joblin
dating
one,
app one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that.
Then the guys like then they had the meeting, the stand up thing meeting, whatever the hell they call it.
The stand up meeting. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's called.
And then the guy's like, hey, there's a new dungeon here, the cryptocurrency one,
Yes.
right? And I was wandering around, and then I ran into him again, and he's like, hey, check it out. There's a whole nother dungeon right here.
Oh, okay, see, I didn't. Yeah,
It's-
that's what I'm saying,
there it
yeah.
There's
is.
a dating app right here.
No, Winky Dink is the one you're thinking.
Winky
of.
Dink,
Yeah,
yes.
Winky
you can go
Dink.
in that one. And like, dude, the weapons are funny. There's like body pillows.
Yeah.
You can like swing around, eggplants. There's like
literally eggplants.
Oh
hanging
wow,
from the
there's only
ceiling.
3 dungeons in that game.
There's technically 4. There's technically 4.
Because I mean, on the list it says Joblin, Winky Dink, and Stix coin. That's it.
Yeah, there's technically 4, but the 4th one has to do with the story. It's a very short game, which is one of the.
You beat it?
Oh,
I beat the game. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either because I like roguelike games because of their replayability value. And that's why I wholeheartedly agree with Hector about like the point of the dungeons, because this game is very story oriented, even though the gameplay is not. So that's one of the points I take away from the game. But overall gameplay, it's great.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So did you like it?
I like it a
Let's wrap
lot.
it up.
And the power ups are really really funny power ups.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like morning coffee and like it's a lot of like really funny humor.
I like the one where it's like keep away unwanted conversations. It's literally just a
It's-
buzzsaw
it's
going
a
around.
buzzsaw?
Dude.
Yeah.
That one I liked a lot.
Yeah,
Kind of
it's-
annoyed the shit out of me during some instances. But
Yeah.
I mean, it literally destroys anything you walk
I had a
into.
fucking car blow up next to me and I lost.
I was
it.
about to say, yeah.
Oh man, those cars be fucking. Oh,
Yeah.
here.
The
It's
the blast radius of certain things are like
Yeah.
really big.
But also, I didn't know that the car blew up after a certain amount of time.
no
You were
matter
driving
what-
it?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
driving it and I saw it blink and I was like, "What the fuck?" And boom, and I'm like, "All right, fuck this game."
Yep.
And then I'm like, "All right, back at it."
It's fun.
No,
man.
like you can buy a coffee machine. Like it's really fun. It's a really fun, goofy game. I recommend it.
You like it?
Yeah.
My turn. Me too. To all that. Yes,
Yep.
I like it a lot. Yeah, you guys said
Yeah,
everything. You guys said
yeah.
everything. No, yeah, definitely.
Get to Winky Dink.
Now that I know it's short, I'm gonna go back to it and just finish it because
It's
I
a very
started
short
it.
game,
I
yeah.
wasn't gonna go back. If it was like one of those super long ass roguelikes, probably was not gonna be in the rotation.
I wish it was because I really enjoy it. I really enjoy what they're doing there.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed to find out that it's it's short. There's only 3,
Yeah.
technically 4 dungeons. I don't like that.
I don't.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It sucks that it's short, but it just enticed me to go back to finish it because I'm already
Like,
halfway done.
I'm gonna finish it either way, but I wish there was more to
Yeah.
it. That's just me though.
I
So-
will not be going back to it. I enjoyed it a lot, but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be going back to it.
Well,
It
rogue,
is
rogue
totally
game's
fine.
not really your thing.
I really like Hades. I fuck with
Oh,
Hades.
Hades.
Hades,
is
but
so
Hades
good.
is a masterpiece. Though.
Yeah.
Rogue,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
no.
Hades
Hades is
is
a
like
masterpiece.
god tier roguelike.
And
Yeah.
it's coming to Game Pass soon,
I,
baby.
isn't
Can't
it
wait.
already in Game Pass?
No.
Not yet,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
Okay.
See,
I
that was
already
one of
paid
the.
for it though on Switch and on Xbox.
Yeah. All right, but hold on, man. I like the game. It was so great. I'm gonna go back and beat it. There we go. Done.
Nice.
Please tell me more about when you guys play it, because I enjoyed that game a lot when I played it.
Yeah.
I bought it on the Switch and I beat it on the Switch, and that's how I know about it.
Do you two care to know who the final boss is?
For what?
I want to know. No, I want to. I want to
if you're
get
there
there
for the
myself.
story,
Yeah.
For what? For Hades?
No, for
for going under.
Yeah.
Going under?
I'm gonna ask you on the side because I don't care, but I would not you.
I know this. Yeah, the story is pretty crazy.
Yeah. I want to. I'll play it myself.
I kind of think
Yeah,
I know,
don't
but
spoil it.
Yeah, I'll play
gonna-
myself.
We can talk about it on the side.
yeah,
Alright.
I'm definitely asking you on
I'll
the
get
side.
I hope you
Yeah.
guys are ready for this tip because it's my turn.
Ooh.
Do you guys like that? Do you guys
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that from now on.
Ooh, you so
All right.
nasty.
So my game originally was gonna be I was gonna say Neon Evangelicus, but that's not it.
Neon
Abyss.
Abyss.
Whatever it's not. It was gonna be Neon Abyss, but it turns out they have played it, and apparently, allegedly, this is
been on
not
the podcast?
confirmed, but we played it on the
It's been on
podcast
the podcast.
before.
Son of a bitch.
Allegedly played it in front of me.
I actually have a few wins in that game too. A few runs.
Yeah, Rafa played it on stream.
So if you haven't played Neon Abyss, play that. But that's not the recommendation this week.
It's a good game.
It's a
fantastic
phenomenal game. My recommendation this week is a little different. It's not a roguelike.
It's the one you told me about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, not a roguelike.
It's not a roguelike. It's an old school style. It's not an old game, but it's an old school style arena shooter. Arena, what do they call it here? Twin stick shooter, in the same vein as like a Smash TV, Robotron, those type of games. It's called Xenocrisis. I know you guys have seen it on the gameplay.
I've seen it, but it's one of those games where I've seen the thing and I'm like, what about? And then I never look at it.
Oh, shit.
Xenocrisis. Yeah, I got a picture of it. That one.
Okay.
Xenocrisis.
Not my type of game.
I saw you look at it.
That is the point.
Wait, did you show him the actual gameplay or just the cover?
I just showed him the cover.
Because the cover looked disinteresting, but then like the gameplay looked kind of interesting. It's
a top-down, like Smash TV, like
it
plays similar to Isaac. Isaac
is
a twin stick shooter.
$20.
It's on Game Pass. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but
no,
Isaac
I know,
is
but like,
a rogue twin stick.
So this is more so where this genre spawned from back in the day. You know, Robotron, Smash TV. You pick a character. You start at the beginning of the map and you go find guns, and I love it because I'm a big fan of that genre. I'm really curious to see how you guys feel about it. It's not, it's very different from all the other games we've played here. So, like I said, I'm enjoying it. I still play it, even though I
would you consider this game as one of those where you like play in between the bigger games?
Yes, 1,000%. 1,000%.
Like a filler game?
Yeah, it's an arcade. For all intents and purposes, it's an arcade game, like at the mall and shit. Yeah, I'm eager to know what you guys think because, like I said, I love it. I love the graphics.
I'm all for it.
The way it looks and way it sounds is very similar to Metal Slug. To me, like it reminds me of Metal Slug.
I love.
It doesn't play like Metal Slug. It's a different type of game, but
like
that's the feel and vibes that I get from it. So
fun fact about Metal Slug. I think me and Rafa beat Metal Slug 3, but he fell asleep during the final boss. I'm sorry, the final chapter, and I beat the whole thing by myself.
Yeah,
but Rafa got the achievement for it.
That game was long as shit.
We started and finished it that same day.
Yeah, that's a
journey right there.
Yeah. Journey.
But I trucked through it and I beat it. Rafa
set yourself up.
I won. I beat it.
You set yourself up. But anyway, that's it for Just a Tip. Make sure to check that game out if you haven't, and if you have any game suggestions and stuff like that, let us know because the fan Just a Tip would be kind of cool too.
Ooh, I would love that.
They'll give us
the
community
tip.
But thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Play-In Pod. It was a great episode. Appreciate all you new guys. Appreciate all you old guys and girls. All y'all. Appreciate everybody who's sharing. Welcome to the community. And we are growing. And it feels great to say that
again.
And we will see you guys on Monday.
But also,
Monday.
On next Monday.
No, Saturday. We'll see you Saturday.
Right, we'll see you Saturday. That's
Saturday.
That's what I was going to tell you.
We'll see you guys Saturday for the stream. Make sure to be there 4 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Tell your friends.
On Saturday. Tell everybody it's going to be...
Set your clocks.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Correct.
Central Standard Time.
Yes, it's gonna be fun for you guys. Potentially horrible for us, but it's a great time. Potentially, because I mean, if nobody shows up, we play for a couple hours and then call it a day.
Cool.
If everybody shows up, we play for a lot of hours, and we can't call it a day because we committed to this shit.
We can call it a literal day.
We call it a literal day. So, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys on Saturday. So,
Bye.
Have a good rest of your
Peace and
week,
love, baby.
cuties.
Peace and love. Tony Stark.